Hello, how we doing? What's up? First stream vibes. Uh, I'm taking these like headphones off because they make me talk real slow. Because I hear myself back. It's driving me crazy. Anyways, put them down here, right here. So this is first stream. This is just a heads up, first stream. Things may go wrong, but we'll get them worked out as time goes on. I should also say that my chair creaks. So if you hear that, it's a chair and not me. Okay? Also, since I have my headphones off, I kind of see it now that I can't hear myself. So if I get too loud, I get too low, or if like the gameplay and whatever I'm doing is too low, too loud, shout, let me know. All right. So there's a lot to go over. I feel like I haven't performed or anything in years, which is exactly how long it's been. But this isn't anything new for anyone that knows me. I've streamed a little bit on Facebook, and it was just some random streams. One of them was far out there. That's an understatement. But I enjoyed doing them. So I was like, I want to do these streams again, and I want to do a little bit more with them, play games with them, talk technology and all that stuff. So that's what I want to do with these streams now. And also, just so you guys know, camera's up here, y'all are down here. So if I look down, that is what I'm doing. So I'm also monitoring just about everything else. So I'm going to go over even more in detail of what this is and what it's about and all that stuff before we get into the tech stuff. And I have my notes here because I was rushing to get started. But I'm going to go over what this is. I'm going to go over what to expect. Also, I know I have a lot of people that don't watch live streams, so I'm going to kind of like go over all of that. And also, like, whenever you guys join chat, just shout out. I know this is the first one. I know it's Sunday at 6:30, and I know a Cardinals game is on, obviously. So, okay. Also, another issue that might come up is you might hear some background noises. You might hear some clicks on the keyboard, especially when I'm talking. But when I'm not, never mind. You're going to hear a little bit of it. Like I said, this is a work in progress. It's going to be cleaned up and all that stuff as time goes along. So just a heads up. Okay, let's get into a little bit of what's going on and why I'm doing this and all that stuff. I have notes. Prepare, Daniel. Obviously not prepared enough because I can't. Oh, there we go. So, first off, obviously I've had this channel for a while and I've done other things on it. So, if you know me, you know the things, pretty much the stuff I've posted, the videos and everything, like what kind they are, and kind of know it's, this channel is pretty much me, right? Pretty much random. It has some dance in it. It has some Chick-fil-A in it. It has some me talking about my celebrity crush JoJo, and not JoJo Siwa. Just so we're clear, JoJo, and not the JoJo that's the anime. All right, it's JoJo, the Leave Get Out Right Now JoJo, right? So that one. All right, I can hear myself through these headphones. That's off to the side. Anyways, so yeah, you pretty much know that, right? So, I'm a dancer. I like Chick-fil-A. I can be extremely random, and I obviously love JoJo, but I want to do a little bit of an update on that because it's been a while since I've made a JoJo crush joke, okay? And there's a reason why. The reason is because she got engaged, right? And the guy seems like a really, really nice guy, and she seems happy. And I am all for that. As long as she's happy, I'm happy. So though I still love JoJo, it's more of a platonic love now. So, oh yeah, I'm fine though. It's okay. It's okay. I moved on to Florence Pugh. So, anyways, so like I said, if you know me, you know this channel is pretty much me. My interest and passions and all that stuff are a little crazy, right? They're everywhere, and I can bounce from one thing to another like that. It is. I can be a little hectic sometimes, right? Because I'm like, I want to talk about one thing and then I bounce to another thing, right? And I'm really holding that back now because I really want to talk about Psych. And there's nothing like big going on with Psych. It's just I got on another Psych kick, and Psych is my favorite TV show. So maybe we'll do that another time or later. It just depends on how I feel, right? So, anyways, so this channel, and really, if you also know me and have been following me, you know I have other channels as well that I abandoned so I can have my name as the channel name and start fresh type of thing. So I had another channel called In My Head, and that was a fun one. I've toyed with like bringing that back and that being my extremely random channel, because I had fun with that because it was just, I just got to be extremely random. But I'm hoping that's what I can do with these streams. So anyways, back on topic. Okay. So, these streams are these, basically these channels, these videos and all that stuff that I've been doing in the past have always been true to me. They random, always about stuff I have interest and, passions about, like dance, like tech, and all that stuff. And that's why in the past, one of my goals for this channel was to pretty much post a video every day, and each day was a different theme. So like one day it would be a theme for dance. Like I talk about dance stuff or post a dance video and blah, 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 blah. And then the next day would be, I talk about tech and Apple stuff and so on and so forth. And the next day it'll be a blog or a vlog, and so on and so on. You get the point, right? And that never happened. Unfortunately, that never happened. I started it and then realized, hey, Daniel, you're doing the one thing that you always do to yourself, which is, and also two things. I actually did two things to myself during that goal, which is I overloaded myself. I have a huge and a really bad habit of overloading myself with too much to do all at once. And doing a video every day is a lot. So it's really hard to do, because making one video a week is a lot in and of itself, especially when you are doing it by yourself, because you're the producer, you're the director of photography, you're the digital imaging technician, which is the one that deals with storage of the videos and all that stuff, the audio technician, the gaffer, the grip, the key grip, the camera operator, the set designer, the hair and makeup, because this beauty doesn't happen real quick. It took me 5 minutes to brush my teeth and put some clothes on just now. Anyways, wardrobe, again, 5 minutes, video editor, graphic designer, you're the script writer, you're the researcher, location scout, crafts, which is food. Most of that is usually provided by Chick-fil-A, but you got to go get it. So yeah, so I'm part of crafts, marketer, copywriter, on-screen talent. I mean, you have this, you're trying to do all of this by yourself. And one video a week is a lot. And to do it every day is difficult. And by the way, this is not me complaining. This is me just heads up, because I feel like a lot of people don't understand how much goes into a video. This stream, just to get it where it is, which is a little bit of a bare bones, to me, it's a little bit of bare bones, because I want like cool transitions and stuff like that, which you guys haven't seen yet. But to get there, to get to where we are now, I was going to start streaming the beginning of this month. Let's just be clear on that. Beginning of September, which was, what is today? The 18th? 18 days ago. Okay, maybe not exactly 18 days. So it was, pardon me, it was going to be, I was going to start September 6th. So 12 days ago. And that's how long it has taken me to get all this together, right? I had the equipment. I mean, I got this like Friday, but I had another mic that I was messing with, right? And I mean, it just took a while, you know, because not only is making a video, even just one video a week, or dealing with building up a stream, not only does that, you're doing all this stuff and it's almost like you're working a full-time job while when you're making this video, it's like a full-time job, right? You're putting in a lot of hours, right? And then you have other things going on in your life, and that could be a full-time job. So you're basically working 2 full-time jobs a week if you're trying to make videos every week. 1 video a week, right? So think about doing that every day. Yeah, it's hard to do. And Casey Neistat, who is an amazing YouTuber, amazing videographer, filmmaker, I absolutely love the dude. And he used to do daily vlogs. And he did it for a very, very long time. And they got really, really big on YouTube. And I miss them because I was lucky enough to be one of the ones that got to watch them whenever they were coming out. I kind of joined in a little late, but man, he ran a business or two, had made time for family, but still made those vlogs and edited and all that stuff. He didn't have any downtime unless he was with his family. But other than that, he was able to make the vlogs. That's crazy. Yeah. So I overload myself is what I'm trying to say. Because that's a lot, right? That's a lot to do by yourself. It's a lot to do, even with like a couple people helping, right? To try to get something done every day. And I easily get overwhelmed whenever I see this long list. Yeah. Because for me, I can't this is off another tangent. I can't go, oh, hey, I need to clean my room. That can't be my task, right? Because I'm going to go, okay. And it seems like a bigger task than it is. So I need to break them down into smaller tasks, right? So that is how I have to work, unfortunately. So whenever I do to-do lists, they're literally pick up trash, dust, organize, vacuum, take the stuff that you didn't actually organize and actually organize them. So yeah. I mean, you can't really see much back there, but there's literally a pile of stuff right there that I didn't want to organize. So some of it needs to go out in the storage locker and stuff like that. But yeah. So moving on, my other thing that's a problem that I have, and that was a problem with the goal on the first set of goals to do daily vlogs, which is, I don't know, for the ones that know me, I don't know if y'all know or have noticed, I'm a little OCD. So, and it is especially true when it comes to creative projects. So if I couldn't have got the look I have right now on the screen and make it look that crispy, it still has some work to do. But if it's not that crispy, I wouldn't press stream today. Not gonna happen. I'm that OCD. And the reason this stream, the first stream, has gotten pushed back so far is because I've been OCD. So I do this all the time with stuff, with the projects. I literally have a Notion page with a bunch of projects I want to do that I haven't finished because I got really OCD about them and I got overwhelmed. So, but as always, I always want to go back to my creative projects. So they're all sitting there. So most of the time with stuff like that, even videos, even the stream, there's minute details that I notice that no one else noticed. And that is what's causing me to not stream, or not put the video out. I said video weird, not finish the website and stuff like that, because I have a business that needs the website done. And one of the key parts of my business is kind of has a little lull in July and September. July, August, September is the lull. And as you notice, September is almost over. It's halfway over, and I need a website out so I can promote. So, yeah, that website's sitting there because I'm being OCD about it. So I'm going to do some things later this week. I might even stream it, where I'm going to kind of organize myself to where I can better keep track of my tasks and be less overwhelmed. So it's probably going to be a day stream. So if you work from home or you're off that day, you can tune in and hang out and all that stuff. It's probably going to be Wednesday, just a heads up on that one. But I'm going to do a little productivity stream anyways. So with all that said, with all the stuff that I've done in the past and the starts and stops with this channel and other channels and whatnot, it brings me to this. It brings me to what we're doing right now, what I'm doing right now, what the plan is for this channel now. All right. The plan starts all with streaming, right? This video or this channel, this stream, let me back up because my mind just went blank. I am dehydrated. So let me take a drink real quick. That did not turn the mic on. Yes, I'm drinking Fiji water. Yes, I'm bougie. Okay. Back off. There's a difference. So all this new channel stuff starts with streams. It all starts with streaming is what I'm trying to say. Because with streaming, I'll be able to basically get back in the flow of basically entertaining and making videos and all that stuff. But while I'm streaming, I can make videos that I can later on edit down and then post. Yeah. So everything starts here. Now I'm probably going to be doing some recording, but some of the videos I wanted to do during this stream, I decided to back off a little bit on it so I don't overwhelm myself for this first one. And what I'm saying right now is basically going to be a video, but it's not going to be from what I'm saying right now. So just so you know. So, so it all starts here with streaming so I can entertain, get in the flow, make some videos as I'm doing this. And this is basically did you guys hear my throat growl? My throat growl. So my stomach doesn't growl a whole lot, but my throat does. Anyways, randomness. So basically, this is what I'm talking about doing is what streamers do on a day-to-day basis, right? They go out, have some gameplay, have some chat, do some chatting during their streams, and then they cut them up and put them out as videos on their YouTube channel. Whether they're streaming on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook. So that's what they do. And that's what I'm planning on doing with my stuff, right? To limit the time it takes to shoot a video. Because like I said, I can be OCD. So next, the videos I was talking about, those videos will be posted 2 to 3 times a week on my YouTube channel, this one right here. And one video will be gameplay. Another video will be tech stuff, me talking about mostly Apple stuff. And then another that I'll probably throw in from time to time. And maybe it might be consistent a little bit further down the road, but from time to time, I'll throw in kind of what's called a just chatting, where I'm just going to sit there and talk about stuff, right? And kind of, it's going to be random, right? So going back to what my goals were a long time ago or a few years ago, we're back to talking tech. I have a random day, and I have a day where I'm going to game. And then on top of those videos, I'll be posting a YouTube short, so short form content that will hit this channel pretty much any day that I am streaming, right? The days that I'm streaming, I'll put up a YouTube short. And then days that I don't have a video, a full length video going up on the channel, I'll put up a short. So, and by the way, short form is basically like TikToks. Yeah. But here on YouTube, they're called YouTube Shorts. And those shorts will probably get posted on other places like Instagram Reels and TikTok and stuff like that. So if you want to follow me on those things, TikTok is Daniel Baine, pretty much what it is here. And same thing on Instagram, actually. So go there. I would give you my Facebook, but who cares? So as you notice, that's a lot. That's a lot. But as I said, I've learned from my past. So here's the thing. All right. Here's the but, and it's a big but, though. Okay. This won't be happening right away. You're probably going to see a lot more streams than you will videos. All right. And this may not happen right away. It's going to be a gradual process. Right. So at least one video a week, a longer form video. All right. And then at least one YouTube short a week. That is my goal. Right. To keep it sweet, short, easy. Right. I don't know why I put in sweet before short. Short and sweet is what I meant. So it's so I'm not overwhelmed, like I said before, and I can be a little OCD. And then once I get in the swing of things will probably start getting posted a lot more. By the way, even though I'm going to say this, even though I'm saying only like one full-length video, one YouTube short, there's probably going to be weeks where it's a little bit more than that, right? Because there might be some coming up in the next like week or two where it's going to be probably a couple of videos a week. So, but my goal is just one. All right. So, where I lost my place, my notes. Like I said, I want the frequency to get up to where I want to, like 2 or 3 videos a week, and those shorts it would probably be 3 or 4, right? Shorts a week. So it's a process, and I can't wait to dive in on it. It's probably not going to happen this week. Don't expect a video this week. Okay. I'm going to try, but don't expect one. All right. So also just for the streams are going to be every Tuesday and Thursday, right? With some other stream days thrown in. Like, I might have like a day like today. Today's Sunday. I started a stream on Sunday instead of on Tuesday. So, mostly because I kept putting it off. So I was like, all right, Daniel, now you're doing it now. No more. So no more putting it off. So, and then, so Tuesday I'll stream, Thursday I'll stream. I'll probably have another stream, like I said, this week. That's a productivity stream, where I'm just hanging out and working on stuff, and you guys can work with me. We'll do a little, what's it called? Parmesan work? I don't know. I forgot what it's called. Hold on, I got a little timer thingy here. Pomodoro work, which is you work for, what was it, like 50 minutes uninterrupted focused work, and then you have a 5-10 minute break, and then you do another one, right? You have a certain amount of time that you have uninterrupted focus, but you give yourself a break every hour or so, right? So probably going to have that on Wednesday, like I said. But all in all, because I've talked about this for a while, I'm super excited to get these streams going, to talk about stuff like TV shows, movies, randomness, tech stuff with Apple, and game, and build a community here that is just full of people that just want to have fun and laugh and be random with me, right? So, with that said, if you want to help the stream and help it get seen, like the stream, share it, all that stuff, right? And for the ones that don't really know what streaming is and how all of this works, okay? So there's a chat. So instead of a comment section, there's a chat. And if you have it up on your phone or have it up on an iPad or on a web browser, you can pretty much go in to the chat, click and type in. So when you're here, you can be like, hey, Daniel, what's up? How are we going? Like, can I do that now? Like I can do right now. Can you hear my keyboard? Can you hear my keyboard? I can't even see. And then you click send and then boom, there we go. Hey chat, how we doing chat? So, and also, you know, whenever you're here, if you're here and you sub, you will get a little notification that'll pop up right here. And, I'll be able to shout you out if you sub, if you can donate and tip me. I'm not expecting that, by the way. So you don't have to. That's why the goal is only right here is subs, right? We have 181 subs on this channel. I want to get it to 200. So that's why the sub goal, where's my hand, is 19, right? So as you sub, the bar will go up. You'll get a little alert that pops up right here, and I'll shout you out and say hi and all that stuff. And so yeah, that's how that goes. Type in chat when you're in. I know there's things called lurkers in chat. When I'm watching streams, I am a lurker. I don't really get in a chat and like just chat it up all day. It's usually me just lurking and having it in the background while I'm working on stuff. So what else should you know? There's commands in chat too. And I had a little, I haven't gotten all of my commands that I want done, but if you want to know what the commands are pretty much, it's going to give you information or from a bot, right? Let's hope the bot works. So, every command starts with an exclamation mark. You type that in. And then if you type in commands, make sure I know how to spell commands, and send it in chat, a bot should pop up. Did I spell commands right? I'm going to check that. Uh-oh. I did spell it right. Uh-oh. The bot is broken. Let's see. See what's going on here. So, like I said at the beginning, first stream bugs. So, let me pull up. All right, I'm doing some behind the scenes work right now. So it should, whenever you type in chat, an exclamation mark and a command or a word after that, it should pop up. Let me make sure this is all working. Alerts. Huh. We're going to try another command and just see. I was right. Huh. The bot might be broken. But so with that said, I'm going to throw in some things here real quick while I'm thinking about this. So usually you'd be able to, I was wondering where the bot was. The bot should like pop into chat and like post some things from time to time, and it's not working. Huh. This is my OCD going off, by the way. So, working. This is bothering me. Anyways, we'll deal with that later. So, commands. There's different commands that you can do. If you type exclamation commands when the bot is working, you can pretty much get a list of commands sent, and you can choose what you want to say. And there's a couple. I'm going to get this one out of the way because I'm not worried about it. Like if you did like exclamation mark tip, then you can donate to me. Tip me, donate, whatever you want to call it. You can also do exclamation mark donate. Again, that I'm saying that because I have it up, I have it available, and it's on the channel, but I do not expect that. Yeah, don't expect it. Donate if you want to support me. If you want to buy me Chick-fil-A that I'm going to tomorrow, You know, you can do that too. Don't do that now. Don't do that. Uh, you can also you'd be able to type see how long I've been on stream with exclamation uptime. Here's the one I really want to talk about. The other one is exclamation mark support or cause, CAUSE. And that's because what I'm doing, and this is going to be something that I do all of the time, is I'm going to be supporting a cause with every stream. Excuse me. That, by the way, was the chair creaking, like I said earlier. But with every stream, with every video, there's going to be a link in the description and within chat where you can go donate to a cause I'm supporting. And it's going to change up from time to time. Okay. But there are always going to be causes. There are always going to be causes that I'm supporting, that I care deeply about, and have known people that have been affected by them, or know the people that could help, could benefit from it. So, with that said, and also if you know me, you know that I've done a lot for the American Cancer Society, a lot for a buddy of mine that was diagnosed with cancer a long, long time ago, early in my career, as a dancer and choreographer and teacher. That we did a little benefit performance for him, and it was, and I don't remember what cancer he had. His name was Caleb, and unfortunately, he passed away from it. And ever since then, ever since meeting him, I just knew right then and there I wanted to do, anytime I had a chance to do any sort of fundraising for different causes, especially with cancer, I wanted to do it. So you've probably, if you know me, you know I've done a lot with American Cancer Society, and I've also done stuff for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and a lot of that was with the Rhythm Effects crew, if you know me and know the crew. And I'm extremely, extremely proud of what we did with those benefits and with our fundraising and all that stuff. And ever since I moved out of the area and closed the studio, I haven't been able to do as much as I want to. So with these streams and with these videos, I'm extremely happy that I'm able to do that again. So I'm pretty much going to be supporting a cause all the time, right? Like I said, it's going to change up from time to time, but yeah. So this month, and actually this month into the end of October, I'll be supporting the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and I'm going to refer to them as LLS. They are actually doing a challenge this month, and I'm supposed to be participating in it, but I've done a really bad job at participating in the challenge. It's not really a fundraising challenge, but it's, you have to log 30 hours of gaming in the month of September. And that's because, and this is why I'm supporting the LLS this month, September is Blood Cancer Awareness Month. So, so yeah, I've already donated, and actually, like I said, there was like a whole challenge, and you could just do the challenge, but you can have a fundraiser on Facebook as well. But I know a lot of people was like reserves with giving Facebook their credit card information. And so I decided to pull away from that and do one that's not Facebook and not associated with Facebook. So I donated to the one on Facebook though. So, so the one I'm doing here is through Tiltify and Stream Elements. And Tiltify, the LLS has their own thing going on where they're raising money on Tiltify and have a little bit of goal for hashtag Tilt for Cancer. And that's a little gaming thing hashtag that they came up with. And yeah, I'm going to get the link since the chatbots is not working. Let's see if I can find it. but I'm going to post it here. It's in the description of this video as well. So if you go into it and expand I try to move my mouse to, I got real close to the mic. Try to move my mouse to my iPad and it just didn't work. If you go in, it says support a cause and it says donate.tiltify.com/ @Daniel Baine. That is where you can donate to the cause. Okay. So any link that has Tiltify in it, that is the cause link, the cause I'm supporting link. Okay. So you can go there and let me see if I can actually pull it from stream. So copy link, boom, boom. That is a big link. We're not doing that one. So let me get the other one. But yeah, I'm very excited that with these streams and videos and stuff like that, I can get back into the fundraising flow and that you guys can help me support these causes. Where is it? I did put aside some links. Okay, I'm going to have to open up Tiltify. So anyways, you guys are seeing that that there's a lot I want to do with this channel, and a lot that there's a lot to push towards, right? So finally got it up. Okay, let me donate euro. Boom, boom. The link that is now in chat, that is where you can go and donate. All right. You just click that, you go in, fill your information out, and then boom. I also have, is there anything on this page? Tilt cancer is the hashtag, by the way. I am going to show this page. So you see it's brand new. Okay. So if you see, this is all of it. Okay. So we're starting at 0. My goal is to get 200 by the end of October, which I think is very, very doable, because let's say someone donates. I'm horrible at math, so watch me like insanely embarrass myself. If someone donates like $10 a day, we're good, right? I was like, I was going to try to get really mathy with that. Wasn't going to work. But there's milestones and all that stuff. And when we hit a milestone, it should say something here on stream. So, and if you donate, it also will show up here on stream, like over in this area of the screen. So yeah, I'm like I said, I can't be more excited about being able to fundraise again. And even if it's something as small as just promoting on my stream, telling you guys to help and all that stuff. So, okay. Have I done all of my house cleaning for this? So when the commands next stream, when the commands get all figured out and all that stuff, I'll probably go over the commands again, just real quick, but it'll make it so much easier for you guys to be able to interact with the stream, the chat bot, and whatnot. So yeah, by the way, if you're just tuning in, you can always like send a chat or send anything in chat. I'll see it. If you sub and all that onto the channel, a notification should pop up. The goal is to get you 200. We're at 181 right now. So the goal is 200 by the end of September. I forgot what my goal was, but I set the goal pretty easy, 19, I think. Yeah. So, okay. We're going to be talking about the Apple event, because that is my jam, and what I can see my reflection back there. Let me, that's going to bother me. Hold on. Anyways, okay. We're back. That was the chair. Seriously. I'm watching the stream on a separate room. I want to see if you can see me shake. Oh yeah, look at that. Anyways, you guys didn't see it. Anyways, so anyways, the Apple event. Okay, there was a lot that they announced. I'm gonna put that in quotes. A lot that they announced. So, in case you don't know, Apple had an event last week. Um, not last. Well, it was on what day was it on? The 7th. It was on the 7th, and they announced a few things. Um, some new Apple Watches, some new AirPod Pros, and some new iPhones, of course. So I'm going to go over them and just do like a quick breakdown. All right. And then I'm going to give you guys some opinions on them that I have. And yeah, tell you what I got, if I got any. So the Apple event was, like I said, on the 7th. And they announced the Apple Watch Series 8. This has a new temperature sensors. And what it is, there's a temperature sensor on, this isn't the 8, by the way, sensor like kind of right underneath the screen, and then one right up against your skin. And that helps gauge and get a little bit more accurate temperature from you. And really what this is for is to help with cycle tracking and all of that. And so it's a cool new feature. I just because I don't have the watch, I want to say that there's a possibility that you can just track your temperature. Like you don't need to use it for cycle tracking, but I think you can use it for other things. If not, you should be able to, right? Because especially with as we're getting in, well, here we've had a little bit of a false fall, but as we're getting into colder months, flu season is going to come around, and everyone's going to get colds and stuff like that. Being able to know what your temperature is and just have a watch instead of sticking something in your mouth, it would be so much better. But so there's the new temperature sensors. There's also crash detection, which automatically connects you to emergency services if you don't respond to it. So it'll pop up on your wrist and it'll be like, hey, it seems like you've been in a crash. Are you okay? And if you don't respond, it'll automatically call emergency services, which I think is awesome. And it's definitely a feature that it needs to be on a watch, right? And there's like a little sensor, there's like gyroscopes and all that stuff that can sense that. So it shouldn't really have, and because crashes are really strong impacts, it shouldn't have like any false detections, right? With fall detection that's on the watches, there's a lot of people that have reported that they've gotten false notifications saying that, yeah, I didn't fall, but it still told me that I thought I did, right? So new watches have the crash detection, and then it also, and this is very telling of how much new stuff is in this watch. They also, for the first time ever, are now allowing you to use Nike watch faces without even buying a Nike branded watch. That's it. There's nothing new on the watch besides the temperature sensors and crash detection. In the Nike watches, if you have, I want to say a Series 5 and later, you can have those Nike watches. I have a Series 5 and I can have those Nike watches or watch faces. Sorry. So though this is still a great watch, and if you want to watch and you want to get into wearing these watches and whatnot, or you're on like Series 1, 2, or 3 and you want to upgrade, it's still a great watch. Don't get me wrong. It's just not one that for me, I want to upgrade to, because I have a Series 5 and the stuff they've added since then just hasn't appealed to me outside of the bigger screen area, right? So if you're looking for a watch though, the Series 8 starts at $399, right? And then the next one, they did announce Apple Watch SE, which is basically a Series 5, right? But it does have crash detection in it. It doesn't have the temperature sensors. It doesn't have blood oxygen levels. from what I saw. So it is basically a Series 5. Okay. So because I have a Series 5, it is a good watch. It's a great watch. And it comes at a lower price point, which I do not have in my notes. But I want to say it's like 250. 250. Let me look. I was right, $250. So it's at $249. So the Apple Watch SE, this is a great watch if you've not had an Apple Watch before, or if you just don't want to spend the money on the Apple Watch Series 8 for features that you may not use, right? So Apple Watch Series 8 or Series 5 is basically Apple Watch SE, and it's a good introduction at a far lower price point than the $400 Series 8. Okay. Now, keeping on with the Apple Watches, they announced the Apple Watch Ultra. Okay. This seems like it's geared towards athletes and adventurers for exercises such as like marathons, triathlons, extreme hiking, deep water dives, stuff like that, right? It is a beast of a device, okay? And I mean that it's powerful, but it is a little bit thicker and clunkier than the normal watch, right? Because this looks like Apple, right? It's nice, smooth, sleek, but this Apple Watch Ultra is insanely huge, okay? I have some friends laughing right now, more than likely, after that little sentence. So, I realized I wanted to show y'all all of this. So let me get that up. So in case you don't know, I'm going to show you guys the Apple Watch Series 8. So we're backing up a little bit. Does it have? Does it? No, it doesn't. Wait. I'm second guessing myself. Hold on. No. It does have SOS. Okay, so we're going to back up a little bit. Okay, so Apple Watch Series 8. I'm going to go to here. This is Apple Watch Series 8, right? It looks pretty familiar, huh? Yeah. So it is basically that. It is basically the same form factor and everything. However, when I believe Series 6, Series 7, they extended the bezel. They made the bezel of the watch smaller. So the Series 8 keeps that smaller bezel, right? That's about it. And like I said, you get temperature sensors. We'll get to it eventually. This does have crack resistance, which all of them do. Dust resistance, which all of them do pretty much. Water resistant, which kind of all of them do because you got to wear it when you work out. Now, the sensor is here. Like I said, there's one on the bottom. There's also one kind of under the screen. And then it is to really help make cycle tracking a lot easier and more useful, if that makes sense. So, and then sleep tracking has always been a thing. Blood oxygen has been a thing for like 2 iterations of the watches. So since like Series 6, the pill tracking that is within, I believe, the new software that's came out. And then this is one I didn't mention. It is emergency SOS, which is basically crash detection. Okay. You can pretty much use this SOS anytime. This just makes it very specific to crash detection, meaning you don't have to do anything. It automatically knows that you've been in a wreck because of the impact, the force that's caused, and then boom, you've been in a wreck? Are you okay? And then if you don't answer, or hit cancel, it'll automatically call emergency services. Of course, you can swipe across right there, and it'll call the emergency services for you. So it's a solid watch, definitely. Okay, so there's that all over again. Let me go to the Apple Watch SE so you can see that, because there's so much to see on these. Now, like I said, I'm a big Apple person, but I will admit when the upgrades are bad. Apple Watch SE. It's literally a 5. If you notice, the bezels are thicker. Oh, that is the wrong one. The bezels are thicker on these than they are on the 8s. So, but the price point is a far more affordable. $250. All right. And you can swim in it, you can work out in it. This does have crash detection. That is the one feature that they added to it that is also in the Series 8. All right. So there is no temperature sensors. There is no blood oxygen levels. Watch me come across it. Right. So none of that. You do have cycle tracking, which is right here. But that's been something on it through software, and it's not necessarily through the watch itself, right? The one thing that you don't get on the SE that the Series 5 has is the ECG. This is something I love, this ECG, because I use it from time to time just to check in, and it'll automatically tell you if you have an irregular heart rhythm or arrhythmia, or what is it called? AFib. There we go. So I love that feature, but that is the difference between the Series 5 and the SE, is that there's no ECG. So yeah, that is the watches. Outside of the Ultra, of course, we just saw a little bit of the Ultra. So the Ultra, like I said, is a huge watch. It is geared really towards like extreme athletes and noises. So it is really, really geared towards adventurers, extreme athletes, stuff like that, and people like that. Loud noises again. I knew it was going to be loud, so I was going to try to like mute it. So anyways, back to it. Apple Watch Ultra. This, like I said, I'm backtracking so I can get my thoughts back on track, is a beast of a watch. As you see right there on his wrist just then, and on hers, it's a huge watch. And the promotion for it is telling you it's extreme athletes in mind, right? So adventure awaits. This hasn't come out yet, so I haven't gotten to see it really in person, but it is different. Now, one thing that is different about this is that's super noticeable, but I like, is the screen isn't rounded. And the reason I like it is because on these watches that have the rounded screens, it's really easy if you hit right here or on any of the edges that it breaks. I've been fortunate enough that my watch, I've never done that with my watch, but it is extremely possible. And I know people that's happened to. So I like that this whole area is the screen, and it's protecting the side of the screen. But that is kind of what makes this watch really bulky. And you see it right there. It's surrounded by the titanium case. So this is 49 millimeters. All right. So it's a big watch. It is far more water resistant than any of the other watches that are out currently. You can deep dive down to 100 meters. It is extremely dust resistant. I'm not going to go over all of this. It has night mode, which I There's an always on feature for the watches where if you don't raise your wrist, it just dims the screen. But this night mode is so much better. I love it. It's meant for if you're diving or if it's you're doing like a night run, you can still see everything. You can still see the compass. You can still see all of that stuff, right? But it is bright. Okay. So I love that. Love it. And it's beautiful. That's why I love it. And then it has this new little button called the action button. It's an ugly orange. I am not an orange fan. So if you like orange, this is for you, I guess. This reminds me of whenever the Series 3 came out and they added cellular to it. On the spin wheel, right here, you can see there's like a red outline. It used to be completely filled in with red, and there's a lot of people like, why? And it was just a signal that it was the LTE version of the watch. And so now if you have a red circle, you have the LTE version of the watch. And I'm glad they brought it down to just that little circle there. I wish it wasn't there, but I was one of the ones that didn't like the red, but I still got the watch. But that reminds me of this. But this action button, you pretty much can link it to any action that you want it to be. And it's one that you want to do quite often, whether it be a certain type of workout or whatever it may be. You click it and it automatically starts it, which I think is awesome for, especially if you're an athlete that works out and everything. It also has GPS signals. So if you go out, if you like hiking and you like to go off trail, this will help bring you back to where you started if you get lost. And it'll help send out GPS location in case you do get lost and need help. And it also has this speaker here. And you see that speaker is huge on the watch, right? For something as small as a watch, even though this is a huge watch, something that small and have that big of a speaker, it tells you that it's going to be a loud speaker. And the reason it's loud is because when you do get lost and whatnot, you can sound that speaker. You can turn on a certain sound that says, I need help, SOS. And it's just a big loud beep. And it can be heard from, I want to say 600 feet, they said. Siren, 600 feet. There we go. Right there. And I think that is an extremely, the sirens come from there. Even though it's going to be a loud 86 decibel sound. So anyways, moving here, side button, we got that. Everything's the same. Everything's the same there for the most part. Battery life is amazing, but I'm sure as you're using this for extreme stuff, battery's going to die real quick. But it should last you. A lot of people that do marathons and stuff like that have issues with is their watch staying charged the entire time. And a lot of them say, between having AirPods in and music playing off their watch and tracking their exercise and all that stuff, they have issues keeping that battery alive. That whole entire marathon, triathlon, any long, time-wise long exercises, they have trouble keeping the watch charged. So this would help, right? Now they have 3 new loops with this, or bands, loops, whatever you want to call them, because there's 2 different kinds. They have the Alpine, which is the orange that we have pretty much been seeing in a lot of these little things. So there's the orange. We'll get a better look at them here in a second. And then there's a trail loop. There's different colors of this one, I believe. So it is just pretty much very, very similar to this band here, where I have it's Velcro and it goes in. Pretty similar to that. And then the Ocean band, this has a little loop, and from what this looks like, it looks like it's just like 2 little hooks that just kind of lock it in. But actually, there's an actual, like if you had just a regular watch and you just like put it in, you had a little like metal piece that sticks out and you got to clamp it down. That's what's in it, not just these things. So again, as you see, That's huge watch. Beautiful, beautiful display, but it's huge, right? Um, with that said, when I first saw this, there's the trail loop. You get a close look at that. As I'm watching this, here's the Alpine. Watching the keynote, I was like, man, this was a rumor that there was going to be a pro model Apple Watch, and that was going to be like $1,000. And it's crazy because this is a pro model watch, 1,000%. Because the watches are meant for health, right? Yeah, you're there to track time and some productivity things, but a lot of it's towards health and safety and stuff like that. So these Apple Watch Ultras are extremely pro model, right? If you don't work out a day in your life, this is not the watch for you, right? So when they said this was the Ultra and all these little things that were going to be there and these features and everything, I was like, man, here it is. This is the pro model. This is going to be the $1,000 watch. Have I gone past the amount? I mean, this is talking about the deep diving and all that stuff, right? Where is it? I know it's here. $800. $800. And here we were, a lot of the people in tech and that track all this stuff, we're thinking it's $1,000 or more, and it's 800, which I think is amazing. The screen is going to be bright. The screen is beautiful. It's huge, yes, but it can do so much, and the battery is so much better. And as the more and more I've looked at this watch, and though I hate the orange, so I'd have to get a different color. And as you see, the cellular signal is orange. Hate it, but more and more I look at this watch, the more and more I want this watch. And I don't do that much. But the thing is, I wear my watch to sleep, and I use it for sleep tracking. And I could not do that. Couldn't with this watch. So I'd have to keep my Series 5 to sleep in, and then keep my Series 5 for like nice dressier things, and then wear this whenever I'm working out and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know if it's worth the $800 to do that. So I'm not going to get it, I don't think. But just know, if you get this, there is no other options. You have this. This is the only size, the 49 millimeter. This is the only way you can get it. You can only get it with cellular because it needs to track your GPS, needs to be able to help you notify if you get in trouble and all that stuff. Because, like I said, it's meant for extreme athletes and adventurers and stuff like that. So let me move that off to the screen. I had that up there the entire time, didn't I? So this is a great watch if you work out and stuff like that. So yeah, has the same stuff like the Series 8 has, just a beefed up version. So now let's chat about the Pro, the AirPods Pro. So this is the second generation of the Pro models, and there is not much to it. I'm going to show them to you now. Now that I close everything out, but this is second gen. Okay, this was pretty much, a lot of people kind of had this figured that they were going to do an update of the Pro models of the Apple Watch or Apple Pro earphones, AirPods. So Gen 2 AirPods Pro. Here's what's new, okay? And I'm not going to like scroll through like I did the others. They're not even out yet. They come out on the 23rd. But they improved on the transparency mode and noise cancellation. Now on the stem of the AirPod, you can turn the volume up and down just by swiping your finger. It comes with an extra silicone tip that you can put in your ear that goes on the end of it that you put in your ear. And it's just so if you have smaller ear canals where the AirPods rest, they can fit there, right? A lot of people had issues with them not fitting right. So this kind of fixes that issue, right? So now you have an extra small, medium, and large. Okay. And then the biggest update is really to the charging case. So there's not a huge update when it comes to the AirPods Pro themselves, right? The quality is still going to be great. They did do a little update in the chip, but for that, like you're not going to see the difference in that one, right? So the still great pair of headphones, right? But I'm going to go ahead and get to the case on this screen so I can show you a little bit. Okay. So the case got a little bit of a redesign. All right. So it does have has a little new chip that helps with precision with Find My. And right here, it looks pretty normal compared to previous gen's case, right? Well, to the side, you have a lanyard loop. I'm going to let you know, I'm going to let you think about it. Lanyard comes with it or doesn't come with it? I'll answer that here in a second. Now they have a little bit more speakers added to it. So if it's low battery, it'll notify you. If it's pairing complete, it'll notify you, and it'll help with Find My as well. There is still a charging capability with the plug-in. You can still charge it with wirelessly. Does that say it down here? It does not say it right here. But you can charge it wirelessly as well, like you were able to on the last gen. But now you can charge it with your Apple Watch charger. So that little puck that comes with the Apple Watch that you charge your watch with, you can now charge your AirPods Pro case, 2nd gen case with it. So yeah, that is the biggest updates to the AirPods this year. The AirPods Pro. So lanyard loop. Does it come with it or does it not come with it? It doesn't come with it. You have to buy it separately, and it's like $13. So if you want, this lanyard loop is going to help you not lose your AirPod case, because a lot of people seem to lose them after they put the AirPods in and all that stuff. Again, chair. So this helps you not lose it. But again, it's sold separately, of course, the Apple way. So, so if you want the AirPods Pro 2 or AirPods Pro 2nd gen and the lanyard, so you can put it in this lanyard loop, that means you got to pay $250 for the AirPods and then $13 for the lanyard. Now, in comparison, it's not like a big deal because if you spend $250 on AirPods, then you probably afford $13. But it's just funny. It's totally expected from Apple. I laughed whenever I saw it. I was like, I bet you that's not included. And then it got on the website and I looked at it. I was like, nope, it's not. I laughed real hard. So, AirPods Pro, great headphones still. But if the Pro ones, if you have the Pro ones, they're not crapping out on you, don't upgrade. It's not worth it. Okay. Apple Watch 14 or Apple Watch, iPhone 14s. So this is pretty much the least updated iPhone that I can remember, in my opinion. And it's because the iPhone 14s, the base models, are basically the iPhone 13 Pro Pluses. Okay. So this year they got rid of the mini. They completely got rid of it. I liked the mini. I never had one, but I wanted one as like a second phone in case like my phone broke and stuff like that. and I still might try to get one, but man, the mini wasn't as big of a hit as Apple thought it was going to be. So now they brought back the Plus models to the base iPhones. So there's the iPhone 14, which is 16.1 inch, and then there's the iPhone 14 Plus, which is 6.7 inches. It has the same chips, A15 chips, that are in the iPhone the iPhone 13 Pros. Okay, so I have the 13 right here. All right, and it basically, I have an iPhone 14, but with more cameras. So they have, let me just read through my notes more. I believe the cores, that they have 5 cores GPU, and I think that's different from the Pros from last year, but don't quote me on that. It does have crash detection, same as the one that's on Apple Watches. So if you don't respond after it notices that you're in a car crash, it'll automatically call the emergency services, or you can tell it to. It also added a cool new feature, which is hopefully no one uses. So all these features this year seems like they're very geared towards safety and features that you hopefully don't ever need to use, right? So this one being that one. So you can now send emergency texts, GPS locations, stuff like that via satellite from your phone, right? And so pretty much if you don't have service wherever you are, if let's say you go hiking and whatnot, if you don't have any service, you can send a text out. You can send your GPS location. However, if you're not anywhere where you have clear access to the sky, it's going to take a while for that text message to send. But if you have clear access to the sky, meaning no trees are in the way and stuff like that, that should send fairly quickly. It's still going to be longer than if you had cell service and could send a text message regularly. But it is a lot quicker than when you have cover over you, right? Let me take a drink real quick. So, voice is less grumbly. So, it also, if you are lost, stranded, whatever it may be, you can tell the phone that you need emergency services, and it'll have you point your phone in the direction of a satellite, because it needs access to a satellite for this satellite service to work, right? So again, this is when you don't have cell service. So there'll be on-screen commands that tell you where to point your phone to get it aligned with a satellite, and it'll probably, from just watching like the keynote and from what people are saying, you might have to track the satellite as you're going through the prompts as well. But there'll be prompts that ask you what you're in need of, so they can contact the emergency services that best fit your situation, right? And Apple is setting up little command centers, call centers that will help whenever these situations arise, right? So the reason I said they're setting up and not they've set up is because the satellite feature is not out yet. That comes out in November. I've not seen an exact date of when it is, but they did say November. Again, back to true Apple fashion, they said that this year's Apple 14 Plus, the 6.7 inch, has the best battery life ever. So if you get the smaller one, your battery's not going to be as good as the battery life on the Plus, but the Plus needs the better battery life because it has a bigger screen, more real estate, more power, right? So, and it's probably using a similar battery to the Pro Max. So it's probably not using as much power as the Pro Max is, right? So The camera's got a bump as usual. They're better on low light. They do a little what's called like a stacking in photography. They stack a bunch of images and then they figure out which one's the best one. And the way that they do it, it makes it better for low light. It makes it better just color wise, and just makes the whole every photo you take just look clean. And I'm excited about that. I haven't really tested it that much, but I'm excited for it. And then the front facing camera, this is the first time it's ever happened. The front facing camera has autofocus. So those selfies are going to look extra better. Camera on the front also got a little bit better as well. And then they added a 4K 24 frames per second cinematic mode. Now, cinematic mode was on the phones last year. Okay. This is where the phone automatically detects the depth that you need to have, that it thinks you want it at. Basically, through my testing, it doesn't really know. You just kind of have to tap through. But if it sees a face, it automatically focuses in on that face. And then if you move off that screen, there's a face behind you, it'll focus on the face behind you, right? So, but they didn't have 24 frames per second. If you don't know, 24 frames per second is kind of the cinematic movie standard, 24 frames per second. So when you go watch a movie, it's usually 24 frames per second. So, so they added that in at 4K. And then they added a new action mode. And this mode, pretty much, if you're running with the camera to keep up with somebody, it's going to limit that shake to very minimal, right? There's still going to be a little bit, but it's going to be a lot more smoother than before, right? And they've had a little bit of that before, where it just kind of does a little bit of shake resistance or minimizing, but this year they've added it to where it's a lot more noticeable that it's less shaky. So I'm going to show you those phones real quick, and then there they are. They come in different colors and everything. So let's get to them. Boom. So blue, it's like a light blue, like a baby blue. I like it, but not my style to carry around. The purple, it's very lavender. Is that I'm not good with colors, I'll be honest. It's a light purple. I like it, not my style. Midnight is more my style. Now this looks to me like a navy, like a really dark navy, or yeah, a really dark navy. And then there's Starlight, which is their silver-ish color, but as you can see, it kind of looks creamy, like an off-white. And then their product red, which they have pretty much every year. This is the first time in a while that I've seen them announce a product red at the launch of a device. Maybe they did it last year. Usually what they do is they wait 6 months and then launch the product red color. So it's nice that it's out now. So there's all of the phones in their glory right there. You can see 6.1 and then the plus model, 6.7 inch back there. We'll go back up to the top so you can see them side by side. The screens are noticeably different, even though there's only a 0.6 inch difference. So if you like a bigger phone and you've been hesitating on upgrading because you don't want to go to the Pro models that's $1,000 plus, these phones are great. Yeah. I'm knocking them a little bit because they're the same as the iPhone 13 Pros, but still great if you're not upgrading from a 13 model, right? If you're upgrading from a 12 or later, I think they're great to upgrade to, especially if you want that larger phone, but you don't really need the Pro features, right? So, all right. Now let's talk about the iPhone 14 Pros. So same sizes, right? The iPhone 14 Pro, iPhone 14 Pro Max. It's 16 or 6.1 for the Pro, 6.7 for the Pro Max. Okay. The big changes, they have new A16 Bionic chips, which makes it a lot faster. Everything's going to run a lot smoother on these. And they improved the camera quality. Same things like they did on the regular 14s with the photos and all that stuff. So the photos are going to look great, because of the way that they are combining all the photos together and finding the best quality, coloring, all that stuff. But they added these are going to be a lot more better quality, not just because of that, because they bumped up to 48 megapixels photos. So what I mean by that is last year's, I believe it was 12 megapixels. Yes, it was. The 13s Pros were 12 megapixel photos, and those look crispy. Those look good. And this year, the normal camera, the 1x camera, shoots up to 48 megapixel photos, which means not only are they going to be bigger files, but because they're bigger files, they're going to be high quality and they're going to be really great to edit with, especially because of the Pro RAW and ProRes features within the phone. So you can edit those photos down or you can edit those photos from a raw photo file and they're going to look pretty regardless. And I'm super excited to test this out and take some photos and all of that. So and then what else was there? Okay. The display. This is where I'm excited. This is where I got excited about the phones at. Okay. The display is where it is more noticeable this year than anything. Okay. There's just like with the Series 8 and the Series 10 phones, there are different screens for each model, for each section. So when the Series 10 came out, the iPhone 10 came out, it had a notch, just like the iPhone 14s that you just saw, right? And then the iPhone 8s have the chin and the chin and the forehead and the home button, totally different screen compared to the iPhone 10, right? Similar thing going on here. But before I get into this and get into the main feature, the first thing I want to say about the screen is that they are brighter. Okay. If you're out in sunlight, it knows that you're out in sunlight and it makes it brighter. Okay. Which is awesome because I have trouble where there's time where I'm walking around, have my phone out, sun is glaring down on it. I can't see what's on the screen. So love that. There's more to it. I'm going to get to it here in a second. But the big thing, all right, we'll see if you notice this. We'll see if you notice what's different. No more notch. Well, there is a notch, but it's disconnected. It made its own island called the Dynamic Island. You know, when I heard that, a lot of like tech YouTubers are like, that's a stupid name. I was like, no, it's not that bad. As I said it out loud, man, it's bad. I'm so excited for this though. And the reason I'm excited for this is the reason it's called Dynamic Island is because they're using this right here. See how they're using this? They're using notifications that usually pop up in the middle of your screen, or you got to switch an app to find. They're using this area as like an adaptive area to show this information. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And the one thing that I noticed right away is when you unlock, it drops down and it goes here. Usually when you use Face ID, it's right in the middle of the screen and I hate it. Now there are some apps where they just don't use that for some reason. They still, like, if you add a song to a playlist, it still pops up in the middle. It's like you've added that song to a playlist and you're like bricked because you can't do anything behind it because it just pops up in the middle of the screen, which I wish they would have put up here, but they didn't. But maybe like future like iOS updates, it will. But I love this. This is something I wish they would have done in the first place. I was really hesitant on this because the rumors before this actually came out was that there was going to be a small pill right here, and it was just going to be a small pill under it, right? Then there was a rumor that there was going to be a pill shape cut out and then a hole punch shut out. Spoiler, it is that. However, it is also the big pill shape, right? So what's happening is there's sensors right here under this part of the screen, but there is no screen here. It is an actual punch, a pill-shaped punch out of the screen, right? And then the camera, as you can see, is right here. So there's a hole punch here. Everywhere else that you see black, that's not in those hole punches, are blacked out pixels in the UI. So instead of making it stand out like here's this and here's this, they made it all in one, which I think makes it look better, because I've seen a lot of like Samsung phones that pretty much don't black them out. They just let two hole punches stand out, right? But this, just the dynamics of it and it moving and adapting, like it just makes it so much better and makes it useful. And I wish that's what they would have done with the notch on even the 14s. Like it would have made it so much better. Moving on, now that I scrolled a little bit too far, they also, this was rumored for a very, very long time, always on display. And it's finally here. There was rumors about the notch being brought down, and you can see, before I get going more, you can see the hole punch right here. The pill shape right here, then a hole punch here. A lot better. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, you see it here, and you see it here. So I just am in love with oops, move it too far. I'm in love with how they did this. Where is it at? I went too far up. And this always on display, or yeah. Okay, it's weird to get used to because your screen is still on. You're used to just when you click the power button on your phone, your screen going black. But with this one, your screen just dims, right? And you can still see your information. You just glance over and you see the time, glance over, see moon phases, the temperature, air quality, all that stuff. And I love it. And it's using the widgets that's on the home screen now, or the lock screen now, a lot more useful with this always on display. Some people are talking about how they're going to turn it off because they've noticed a battery drain. I don't know if I've noticed that, but I've also haven't really downloaded all the apps that I have that I use also. So I'm waiting for Wednesday to do that so I can do it on stream. Or Wednesday or Tuesday, one of those 2 days. But with this, it dims. Whenever you set it down, you don't use it. When it usually goes to the lock, just locks, right? Turn the screen off, that type of thing. However, it's not on all the time. If it knows that you're asleep, like if you have a sleep schedule, it'll automatically turn the face off, right? The screen just completely goes off. As it says right there, phone is turned down on its face, the screen goes off. If it's in your pocket, the screen goes off, right? If there is no light hitting it, the screen goes off. Okay. I mean, outside of like putting your hand on top of it, because it knows it's your hand, but I think it's awesome. I like I said, it took me a minute to get used to it, but I think it's awesome. So yeah, I think this is a great phone. If you're coming from the iPhone 13 Pros, this is not it. Don't upgrade. It's not it. But if you're coming from anything before the 13, and you want the Pro model, this is it. And of course, photos are insanely sharp. You can have widgets on the home screen. That's all UI stuff. It's brighter, like I said. Okay, I'm never going to watch anything full screen because of this notch. I didn't with the 13 either, so nothing new. Gaming, all that stuff. it has the emergency SOS satellite like the 14 does, as crash detection like the 14 does. There's the model that I was talking about where you got to point it towards a satellite, the on-screen information, and crash detection. Let's get past that. Here's talking about the resolution, and this is the photo, and this is the photo zoomed in. So you see it's amazing quality. I'm so excited about this camera. Picture 48 millimeters. It's just, the colors are so rich in this one, and then you can edit it because you can shoot it in RAW. I'm so excited to mess around with this camera. Here's a 24 frames per second 4K cinematic mode that I was talking about. Awesome. The action mode that I was talking about reduces the shake. Again, it makes it a little bit smooth. You can see where there's like a smidge jitter where it's not perfect, because what's happening is they're zooming in on the video and cropping. They're pretty much cropping in, right, to make this effect work. So 3 cameras. You got the main one, which is 1x, and then you got the telephoto. Then you got the ultra wide. So this is 1x. This is 2x. Or sorry, this is 3x. This is 0.5x. Then they also have a 2x. So when you open the camera, you're going to see a 0.5, a 0.5x, the 1x, a 2x, and a 3x. The 2x is not a digital zoom, but it is a zoom. So digital zoom means you're taking what you got and you're zooming in on it, and it's going to pixelate and it's going to distort because it's not meant to be zoomed in on. Okay. So with this new zoom to the 2x, it just makes it better. I don't remember how they explained it, but I did look at the 2x while I had the chance, and it still looks good. It doesn't look like it's zoomed in, doesn't look like it's blown up version of a 1x or anything like that. It looks like a solid 2x lens. So you're basically getting 4 lenses. Though I would recommend it stay at the 0.5 or the 1x or the 3x. The 2x is good, but try to stay within the 0.5, 1x, and 3x. Battery life, pretty good. There's no longer a SIM tray. This has been a big deal with tech people right now, because when you go out of the country, usually you can just take out your SIM tray and pop in a SIM from that country, and just boom, you have a phone service when you're out of the country. Now, when you have an eSIM, you have to like set it up. It becomes a whole issue, right? But they're talking about how traveling is going to be a breeze because you don't need to get a SIM card or anything. But this is one that's going to be tested as time goes on. I don't see where the real issue is going to be, as long as Apple and the carriers figure this stuff out, because that's where the issues are going to rise from. So colors, where's the colors? Did we skip them? I skip them. There's 3 colors. Is there 3? There's maybe 4. Where's the cost? So as you see, the cost, hey, that was just 4 phones. Go up. Cost over here. All right. Phones start at $999 before a trade-in. So that's the 6.1 inch model starting at $999 or $1,000, right? So expensive phones, they're great though, just so you know. So I'm not going to buy one. I'm just going to show you the prices in the colors. So to break it down a little bit more, the base model storage for the iPhone 14 Pro, the 6.1 inch, is $999. For the iPhone Pro Max, the base storage is $1,099. That's a 6.7 inch. And the colors, there's four. Like I said, four, not three. There's purple, which it looks great. And a lot of people are saying that from certain angles it looks black, and then sometimes you get the purple. I almost lean towards that, but I was like, nah, I'm going to stay with my usual. Then there's gold, which is a very light gold in my opinion. They've definitely done like a really heavy gold before. Then there's silver, which looks more white than anything. But I think the silver comes in on the side. I'm pretty sure the gold is going to be the same way, where you're going to see the most of it. And then there's space black. This is the one, spoiler, that I got. So I got the iPhone 14 Pro Max, 256 gigabytes. And this is it. So it's the back of the space black for the iPhone Pros looks darker than the ones from last year, the iPhone 13 Pros. It is darker. And where you're going to notice that it's darker at is right on the camera bump. It's really, really dark. And then on the edges as well. This used to be like a shiny, almost like metallic black. And this looks more like a matte black now. I love it. And also what I've noticed is this year's phones, the side material and all that stuff is pretty much the same, but it seems more grippier in your hand. So I know a lot of people like they get phone cases and they put their phones in it and they use it like that, and they never really hold the phone without the case ever. I'm opposite. I don't like those cases. I think they're ugly. I think, and then they're also bulky, and I have bulky phone. I really don't have big hands. So when I get a big phone, I want to be able to like hold it in my hand and it not fall out. And these, it doesn't slip as much. Yeah, there's some slippage, but compared to the 13s, it's slippy. So I love it. I love the black. So I did get, let me clear test messages. So I did get that. I do have the dynamic island. I love it. So from an Apple fanatic, to you guys, if you want to upgrade to this year's model's phones, whether they are the Pros or the base model 14s, if you have anything after the 12s, don't upgrade. It's not worth it. But if you have anything later than that, I would greatly suggest upgrading. Here's why. Not really suggest. I would recommend, if you want to upgrade, these would be the perfect phones. But also, if you want to get a Pro model and you want the bigger size phone, or you want the bigger size phone, but you don't want to pay the new phone price, I know AT&T, Verizon, all those are having sales on the 13 Pro Maxes. And though, yeah, they're going to be the more pricier of the 13s, however, they are cheaper than the 14 Pros, right? And then the Pluses. So you can get those phones for a lot cheaper, and they're solid model phones, right? So you don't need to get the most expensive one. So know that. I think if you want to upgrade to the 14s and you have the money, do it. Especially if you want that dynamic island and that new little feature and the better camera, go for it, right? If you have the money and you didn't upgrade from that, you don't have the 13s, upgrade. But the 13 Pro Maxes are great. Seriously, solid phone. So don't want to upgrade to the new. You can get the sort of new with the 13 Pro Maxes and get, or the 13s, whatever. And you will still get a solid phone. If you're jumping from especially one with a home button, you're going to notice a huge difference. And not just like how it works, right? A lot of people don't want to jump from like an iPhone 8 because there's the home button, and that's where they stop because we don't have a home button anymore. But I promise you, the way that all this is a lot better than the home button. Because basically, we'll make sure all my information is not showing. Okay. Basically, yeah, Can I get this focused? I can't. I'm going to do like a stream where I have a second camera. You can see me working on my phone and be properly exposed. But see if I turn down the brightness a little bit. A little better. A little better. But like that swipe, that motion is your home button. And it's so much easier. And it's a lot easier for like power users. I would consider myself an iPhone power user. So I can like swing through that with the swipe. With the button, it would slow me down. So yeah. Those are the Apple stuff. That's all the Apple stuff. I'm probably going to make a video separately that details like if you should upgrade or not. But pretty much if you have an iPhone or Apple Watch Series 8, don't upgrade to the Series 8. Or sorry, if you have an Apple Watch Series 5, don't upgrade to the 8 unless you want the enhanced cycle tracking with the temperature or the temperature monitors or sensors. Or if you want the crash detection. And then if you are an extreme athlete and do a lot of swimming, running, hiking, diving, all that stuff, and are really, really, really active, I would suggest upgrading to the Apple Watch Ultra. The Apple Watch SE, that's something I would suggest for people that are just wanting to get into the Apple Watch ecosystem and see how it goes. Kind of like a beginner watch. Or if you're upgrading from like a Series 1 or Series 2, perfect watch to upgrade to. That's within a good budget, right? And then for the AirPods Pro Gen 2, if your AirPods Pro Gen 1, if they're working, don't upgrade. It's not worth it. But if you have the money and you want the AirPods Pro, go for it. There are places that are still selling the Gen 1. Apple is not anymore. So you can still get the Gen 1, and Gen 1 is still going to be very, very good sound quality. I don't have AirPods anymore. I had Series 1 regular AirPods, and they just kind of crapped out on me. Then I got the Beats by Dre Beats Fit Pro. And they fit right in there. They don't have a stem or anything, and they are awesome. I usually don't like in-ear headphones, so I was really hesitant with those and with getting a AirPods Pro. But as soon as I put them in, they were really, really comfortable. They weren't like the treble of music and voices weren't like stabbing at my eardrum. They've improved so much since last time I had in-ear headphones. So if you don't want those, if you don't want AirPod Pros, the Gen 2, you can get the Gen 1, or you can also get the Beat Fit Pros as well. I think those are very, very good options. What else? iPhone 14s, iPhone 14 Pro Maxes. If you have 13s, don't upgrade. If you have 12s, probably don't upgrade. If you have 11s or 10s and later, this is a good year to upgrade. Especially if you're going to the pros, right? So especially also if you had a Pro model because you wanted the bigger phone, but they didn't offer the bigger phone, and now they have the Plus model and the base model. Now you don't have to spend all that extra money to get the bigger phone. Now you can get the iPhone Plus instead of the Pro Max. So yeah. Okay. I've talked for a very, very long time. I'm going to take a little bit of a break and come back. And when I do, I'm going to play some games. How about that? So I'll be right back. I'm going to have a screen that says it. I'll come back, play some games, and hang out. No more talking about tech. So be right back. Yo, I am back. I have my headphones on, so now I hear myself. So let me turn that off. All right, you can hear me still, hopefully. So, like I said, we're gonna play some games. Uh, I want to do every stream where I do a little, some of those like brain teaser games, the word games and stuff like that. I used to do them like every day, but I've kind of stopped doing them. So we all know Wordle, so we're gonna play that. So here we are. Mm. All right, so here's how I do this. I have my throat just gurgled. I'm getting text that there's no sound. I know there's sound. I hear it in my headphones. It must be something wrong with uh, how you're viewing YouTube. So, so uh, here we go. Let's do Wordle. I have a whole list, by the way. I have 3, 7, 11. We might do all 11, but we probably won't. We'll see. So, all right. For this one, like I said, I have some words I like to start with. Pearl is my first one. It's 2 vowels and an R. Huh, there's nothing. Okay. So, a lot of people should know. You guys probably know this, but with Wordle, uh, what you're trying to do is trying to guess the word, and um, if it's yellow, it's the right uh, letter, but in the wrong place. Green means it's the right letter in the right place. So, okay, let's see. Doubt is my next one. Huh. Huh. I regret doing this. I regret this already. Oh, God. What was my other one that I had? Okay, I know the T is not going to be there, but it gives me some other letters. T and I. Oh, so why? Again, I know the T's not there. The S is there. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna go with that. Sty. I feel like I heard something. Stick. Yeah. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna check. If you're not hearing sound, I can hear sound on the stream. So you might have to open it in YouTube or like the app or something. You might hear that in the background, but it is there. So let's see. So I haven't played it on this browser. I got this new browser. Doesn't take as much like load on the CPU. This is technical talk. So it helps with stream. So there's no loss, anything. So or lag. So let's switch it up now. Oh, don't do that many times. And should I do another word game? I don't know if my brain's ready for that. Let's do Wordle. So this, you got to kind of guess. You got to guess the country. Let's make this bigger for y'all. All right. I'm going to say this right now. I have no idea what country this is. But we're going to go Africa somewhere. So we're just going to say Egypt. I doubt it's there because I'm pretty sure that's going to be a coast. So it is Africa, right? Okay. What is Nigeria? Is that near the coast? Not coasty enough. I don't know Northern Africa at all. Oh no. I'm just gonna have to like guess. I hate this. I'm usually really good at this, but Af- just like Northern Africa, I hate. I'm just horrible at. I just don't know it. Let's try. This is more center of the country. I know. Just got further away with that one. This is how I'm gonna have to do it because I just can't think of countries. I'm trying not to embarrass myself and like say a country. Let's try Kenya. I got further away. I knew that wasn't north. Yeah, I'm trying not to bear. Where's Somalia at? That's Africa, right? It's Africa, right? I don't feel like that was Africa. All right, so is this my last guess? Pretty sure. Let's go ahead and do Congo, even though it's in the middle of the country. Western Sahara. Nope, was not getting that one. Not a shot. All right, let's see if this will transition well. What do I want to do? Factal. So this one is a little different. Okay, so for this one, oh, that just screwed that up. Hopefully you guys see that. So can y'all see that? Okay, that's a little bit better. So here's what you have to do. You have to get them in order from first to fifth. Pretty self-explanatory, but it's the most expensive films ever made in US dollars. Tiebreaker is earlier release date. Huh, so there's going to be a tie. Okay, so most expensive films. Right away, Titanic's not there. So it won't be difficult. Uh okay. Most expensive. I want to say a Harry Potter film was there. So what I usually do with this is I do Harry Potter, like pick what I think it is and not the order and just see. Huh. I think there was a Pirates film. Spider-Man 3, I can't imagine was super expensive. I'm gonna say Avengers Endgame. Would Rise of Skywalker be one? Let's try it. I really don't think it was Tangled or Fast 7 or Men in Black 3. Should I do Infinity War 2? I'm going to do it. All right, let's see if those are it. So same concept as like Wordle. If it's yellow, it's right. It's not in the right place. But a green, it's in the right place. So Avengers Endgame is right. So there was no Harry Potter. Okay. Huh. So we're going to do Infinity War first. We're going to do another Star Wars. Do Force Awakens. Let's do. We know where Avengers Endgame is, so I'm just not going to do that one. So we'll do No Time to Die. And then we'll do Avengers and oh no, we already got that. Never mind. Then we'll do Pirates. Then man, what would it be? I'm hovering Avengers again. Let's try it. It is it. Oh, okay. So Infinity's not first or last. Let's put it fourth. No, let's put it yeah, let's put it fourth. No. Let's put Pirates, Infinity, Endgame. Oh, I don't have them all. Oh, we're going to do another Marvel. So it wasn't it. Okay. So Infinity War is fourth. Pirates is last. So let's try some others. I feel like Pirates could be one again. And then another Star Wars, right? And then Avengers Endgame. Oh, no, no. Let's do Age of Ultron. Endgame. Infinity War. At World's End. Boom! Excited. I got that. I know Titanic was up there at one time. I knew like the Pirates movies were expensive, but I didn't think that they weren't they didn't get beat out. I thought that well, I thought they got beat out. I thought Harry Potter was definitely up there. I knew Avengers would probably be, but yeah, I'm glad I got that one. Okay, what do I want to do now? Do I want to stick with? We're gonna stick with movie themed. We're gonna do framed. So I'm gonna blow this up as well, so you can see. So you get a frame of a movie, and you got to try to guess it. Okay, so obviously this is military. It's not a war movie. I don't think. I think it's. I'm gonna say Zero Dark 30. The coloring's not right for that. It's not. I feel like I know this. We're not gonna do the TV version because I'm horrible at TV stuff. But is this? No. I I feel like I know this movie. But I can't put my finger on it. Um, is Jack Reacher or any of them? Tangy, Tango. Okay. There's a Tango Whiskey Foxtrot. I've not seen it, but man, this looks so familiar. I know it's not this. Oh man, it's gonna bother me. Military. I'm gonna skip this. No, I'm not. What's another movie? Military movie. I know it's not this. Okay. Huh. Huh. Anyone watch and have a guess? I'm going to skip this one. There's going to be something for sure. Okay. Doesn't help. So Mexican police. Okay, what is that movie that Tom Cruise is in? I think it's Tom Cruise. That he flies drugs to and from Mexico. I don't know what this movie is. And then there's another one. I just don't know the title. It's the one. I was about to say that it's the one that she's in. I know the movie. I know it. I just can't think of the name. There's I'm blanking so hard right now. Like I see a scene in this movie. They're in a car and they're worried that they're about something bad is about to happen. So then a gunfight ensues. There it is. I don't know it. I'm just gonna admit defeat on this one. I don't know it. And it was Sicario. They made two of them. I was trying to remember his name. I knew she was in it. I didn't remember he was in it. I haven't seen the movie though. I've seen trailers and scenes. This is one of the movies that I really want to see. But anyways, failed that. Completely failed that one. All right, sticking with the movie theme here. Let's do movie idol. Actually, I don't know if I can do this one because it goes through the movie. Okay, I can't do this one. I'm not going to do that one. It does so that one does like quick clips of the movie pieced together. So yeah, I don't want to get in trouble. So poster doll is it. Okay, so it's a movie poster. I've been pretty good at this one in the past, but just looking at this one, I'm like, I know I'm going to fail this one. So it's a blurred out poster, and then as time goes on, it'll get clearer and clearer, and then you gotta try to guess it, right? So let's try it. I think I'm ready. Sorry. Turn that up too. Holy cow. All right, here we go. Oh, I know this one. I should have made that bigger for you guys. I'm sorry, but does anybody know? Anyone know? Guesses? Bueller? Uh, it is Top Gun Maverick. Why should be the first one? I guess you can say I'm really good at random facts and movie posters, but obviously not movie frames. Okay, double check. All right. Anyone like baseball? So we're gonna do. This is where I'm definitely going to embarrass myself because I don't know the players that well unless they're on the Cardinals. Uh, and a little bit on the Mariners because that's my second team. But with this one, you're trying to guess the player. All right. So you got 9 guesses, and what'll happen is the name is obviously getting it right, right? But if you get the team, will let you know. You get the division, will let you know what side they bat on, what side they throw on, where they were born, like the country that they were born, their age, and their position. I've not figured out like when you get close. Sometimes it's weird when it tells you when you're close, and you're like, oh yeah, it's just like the division over, but it's not, or it's like the position next to it, and it's not. So okay, we're just gonna start with a Cardinal. Going to go Nolan. Oh, sucks. Yeah, kicking in there. So, so this is what I'm talking about. He's right-handed, throws, bats right, throws right. Born in U.S. He is not a third baseman, not on the Cardinals, but NL Central is yellow. So I'm going to try AL Central and see if that's it. So Tim, it's going to go Tim Anderson, and it's not it. Okay, so NL Central. So let's try NL East. And let's do Matt Scherzer. So NL East, he's around 38. But he's not a Met. Is Matt's how old is Matt's Fried? Yeah, and he's left-handed anyways. Um, you know, oh yeah, he's not a pitcher either. Crap. Uh, more NL East players. I'm blanking. Harper is lefty. Who else is on that team? JT for the Muto. Not it. Huh. Who is it? So now he's got to go down. I don't know any Washington Nationals players. I guess don't. And then Marlins. I don't know if I know any. Um, where's um, what's his name? Oh man, I can't think of their name. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this because I just don't know anyone on Nationals or uh Marlins. Like I'm really drawing a blank. So let's just name off some of my players that I like. Trout. Let's try to find the position. I haven't done an outfield, so let's try Trout. Trout, if I can type. Oh, he's not an outfielder. He's not a starting pitcher. Not a shortstop. Oh, maybe he's second base. Let's do Edmund. I think his position's changed. It hasn't. Okay. Shortstop. Oh no, I got a shortstop. I got a third baseman. Play Goldschmidt. Is that first? We got the infield covered. Got one more guess. Randy Rosarena. Not left field. Who was it? Steve Cishek. So he's a pitcher. Is he on the Nationals? On any baseball game, I hate facing him. Those low release arm slot pitchers, I hate it. Anyways, I'm horrible at that at MLB pickle or whatever they want to call it. Anyways, all right, I'm done with those little guessing games. Let's build a city. How about that? Now, I have to open it up and get it set up. But while I do that, I'm going to make sure everything's still muted for the desktop, which it has been. But so we're playing SimCity 2000. Okay. Now, when I move this to this screen, um, oh, I forgot to put the output as my headphone. Oh crap! I need to alt tab. Hold on. I don't have the output for me for my headphones. There we go. I'm having issues over here. Hold on a second. I have to close it out because it's glitching a little. All right. It's so good. All right. So probably got it in my ear. Okay. So what's going to happen is this is going to look like the graphics got really bad because it's not an updated game. It is an old game. Came out in the 90s. And as soon as you see this, you're going to be like, yep, yep, it did. And everything's blown out, like blown up. And I'm going to keep it muted, but eventually I'm going to unmute the sound in game. So, or mute the sound in game so you guys can hear it. So just so you know. So, is it not there? So I'm going to have to do this. Hold on, you guys. Oh, don't. I'm going to have to make that bigger. So hold on a second. All live. So did that help at all with the So this is, like I said, this is definitely an old game. So we're gonna bring it. We're gonna try to just to get it fitting where you guys can see. Don't worry about my everything else. So let's see if this works now. This worked earlier. I promise. I promise. As I said at the beginning, like there's going to be glitches. You can't see, you can kind of see at the bottom. It's not working. Hold on. It literally, so I have all my resolutions at like 4K and it literally brings it down to like 120, it seems like. How in the world? We're gonna have to like basically restart the game. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Ah, little better. So welcome to 1990s. I'm going to fix the screen here in a minute, but so it's a little better. Hold on a second. I'm going to fix the screen now. Oh no. So just go over some things real quick while I'm messing with this. Go back to full cam. So when I go to full cam, I can't mess with that. So I got to go back to desktop. So in chat, yeah, well, one, you can see under my video player here that, or my webcam, that there's like a sub goal. So if you sub, there'll be alert on my YouTube that pops up here. And I just do not know how this is going to work now. I might have lied. We may not be able to get to play SimCity. I have backup though, don't worry. So the jamming out to the music though. Let's see if this. It's super small on my screen. And I can't get out of it. Promise this worked earlier. Promise. All right. I'm gonna admit defeat. And we'll try to play it later because I do want to play this. Because it was the OG. Gotta fix this. I mean, that really like messed up my resolution, didn't it? Holy cow. Let's get it figured out real quick. So we're going to switch things up because I don't want to, let's close out that, see my hacks. I don't want, should I try it again? We'll try it and you can watch what happens. Boom. Did it work? Yes. Let's hope it continues to work. I might have to move my my cam though. All right, finally in. So, because the new phones and the Apple event, we're going to start a new city. We're going to name it Dynamic Island. So, I don't know what this means. Is it supposed to be the year that you start in? I don't know. It's been so long. And then easy, medium, hard. We're going easy. I'm going to say 2000. It's close to 90. So here we go. All right. Dynamic Island founded. What does that say? Picayune? Picayune. Definitely butchering that. I don't know what that says. Oh, it is 2000. Sunday 6th, January 2000. That hurt my head a little bit. Still a quarter. Today's weather, it's chilly weather. It's 50 degrees, 10 mile an hour, 15 millimeter. What? Denzians can't get around. Did anybody read this when they actually played this? Because I didn't. And I'm not going to start. Exit out of that. Okay. I don't remember it being like this also. I should just... Can I move stuff around? Oh, yay. Oh, I was going to mute the music. Okay, cool. Now I can unmute y'all. Or unmute the game. So, I am going to move my... Oh, no. Do this. All that's over there. How about that? What I need is down here and here. Did I stop mid-thought on something? Oh, gosh. I feel like it did. I did. I definitely did. So I have alerts and everything on. And so if you sub, an alert will pop up over here. And that didn't make it bigger on your guys' screen. Well, it kind of did. Anyways, you can see that this is an old game. On my screen, it looks widescreen. I don't know why it's not for you guys, but anyways, that's how it is. But I have alerts on, so if you sub, you see the little sub goal under, like right here. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers. And what? And sure. It's going to take me a while to figure out how to play this game again. We're going to pause. So, trying to get to 200 subs. I think my goal is to get to 200 by the end of the month. So that's 19. So if you're not subbed and you're watching, you've tuned in, watching like a rerun of a stream, click the sub button. You'll have a little notification that pops up over here on the... Where's my mouse? Oh, I'm watching the delay over here. And yeah. And also, comment, like the stream. It helps with all of that stuff. And you can tip, donate. All that stuff pops up here. And then I'm also supporting a cause. And it'll change from time to time, but for the rest of September and for October, I'm supporting the LLS, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. September is Blood Cancer Awareness Month, so that's why I'm supporting them this month. I've also known people that's had some blood cancer. I knew someone who I went to school with that had it. I'm remembering right, but cancer is always a big cause I like to support. So that's why I'm supporting the LLS this month and next month. So, there's a lot to do with this island. So welcome to the a dynamic island, which looks nothing like an island, just like a desert with some water going through it. But we are going to make an island. We're going to do that now with all this 20 grand that we have. So, okay, I don't remember how this works. So, okay, we're going to go turtle speed here. We need a power plant. So, is this a, oh no, don't say you're broken and you only go out that way. Wait, can I? Yeah. Wait, wait, what is that? That's not it. That's not power. There you go. Power plant. Zzz. Can we put hydro? Man, I wish I could move that around. Wind power, coal power. Solar's 13. We're gonna go. Should we just like totally go nuclear? Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's go solar because it's cheap. And what I'm thinking about doing too is let's, can I put that there? I'm gonna put it on top of the mountain. Everyone else can live down low. Can I zoom in? Is there a zoom? Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess I can't move without this. Okay, let's put another one. Zzz. Okay. Okay, I should have put that other one in a better place, huh? Screw it. Bulldoze. Wait, I don't want to bulldoze that. I want to knock the level terrain. Wait. This ain't leveling terrain at all. They ain't doing nothing. I'm a little mad. So I know what we need. We need a road. Okay. So I'm going to do, this is going to be my downtown. Then this over here. I'm going to do some industrial work. Not industrial, housing. Oh, I wanted houses. No. Okay, downtown. We'll do downtown. Pain. Pain. All that's there, okay? Can I go over here and redo that? Well, we're about to find out. Okay, we can. We lost some money from that, though. Okay, we need roads. Okay, let's see here. Excuse me? Can I not? I know we need power plants. Shush. Or power lines. I made that way more difficult than it should have been. Keep people from speeding, I guess. Okay. Now, we need, excuse me, sir. What? Okay. Was that the year? No shot. Was that the year? Okay, anyways, power lines. Don't beat me unless you want to reach me. Okay, so okay, we rotate and boom, we're in. All right, now what? What do I need? What is this? Okay, how did how do we get this going? How do we build the houses? Why aren't the houses being built? I am super confused. I, you can tell it's been a while. Trees, tornado warning. What? What is, hey, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, do I have any helpers? What is this? I don't have anyone. Slow down. Okay. Okay, I can't do any of that. What is this? Huh? Okay, that's a map. Whoa. Oh, shush. Wait. It's definitely been a while. So, your estimate? Okay, how do we build the houses? How do we get them built? Oh, we probably do need a water plant, huh? Do a water tower up here. Right next to the water plant. We'll do a couple. Oh, here's the water. Oh, yeah. We're going to spend a lot. No, we're not. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. We're going to be smart. Treatment facility? 500? And it's small? Boom. Y'all don't live here. Okay, y'all stupid. Okay, whatever. Pipes. Okay, we're gonna have to zoom in on that one. And kadoosh, kadoosh. What else do I need? Is there like can I get out of the water stuff? What does that mean? Y'all can tell it's been a hot minute. Okay, cool, cool. Hold down shift key while clicking mouth on the button near the everything description and tool. Oh, stone layer. Oh, tree layer. Will flatten your buildings. Okay. Wait, what? No. Contact. So What's going on? Isn't there usually like a way to know what you have to do? I also don't have roads to get to the city. Maybe that's it, Daniel. You know, people can't build if they can't get there. If you build it, they will maybe come. As long as you have roads getting there. Thank you. It's been 2 years now. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh crap. Uh-oh. I get impatient in games sometimes. It's what? We're just gonna what'd that do? That's taking money every time I do that. So we're just gonna go around that little bump. Maybe we shouldn't go that sharp. Have people driving like they're from St. Louis or pretty much anywhere nowadays. Yes, I do. Are we going to see buildings now? Give me buildings. Or not. You know, it's whatever. And it's been forever. I do not know. There are some games where I can be very, very OCD. And some games that I'm just like, what do you mean that didn't work? When I just lazily click no. I don't know what I meant by that, by the way. Just let me. Yeah, the town's great, but the mayor just spends money. Ah, okay. Breathe. Breathe, Daniel. Can I not go to that next city? We're going to flip the camera. There we go. Why is there a waterfall? This is why there's flat earthers, by the way. This. They played Sims. They were like, that water it was flat the whole time. It just rolled off the side. Why buildings not work? Why buildings not work? What does this do? Quarry tool. What is that? Okay. Okay. I got it. Well, that didn't work. Okay, you know what? Screw it. The one's wondering, just now tuning in, I'm going to make an island. It's just going to be this area. It's just not there yet. I I just want my buildings to be built. Do I need to bring like a... Okay, we'll do coal. I didn't make money because who is paying? Who's leaving here? I don't know what I'm putting in. I mean, obviously, that was police. Do a fire station. Do a hospital. Right at the edge of town. We're not going to do a prison. Don't me. There's a hurricane warning. Told you all this was an island. Rail. Need a train station though. Zoom in. Again, this is in square format because this game came out in 1996, I think. Oh, don't do this again. I just want you to go to the next town and work right. I am losing money and there's no one living here yet. Yes. Oh, that's a lot of money. Okay. I've really got to figure out why there's no one building. Did I go too far? I went too far. Okay, I need power going to them. Got it, got it. And water. Water lines. Okay. Stupid. Okay, power lines. What do you mean you don't have power? Like, ain't no way. I'm screwing that up. Okay, now you guys some power as well. Whoa, went too far on that one. And then you guys also need water, I would assume. Boom. All right, now can we get some citizens in this joint? Holy cow. Give me citizens. Oh, that was a lot. Hey, peeps. I'm sorry, you don't even live here. I don't even know how I'm making money. If am I making money? That's my question. Because were you able to see the houses? Didn't these get built up? Am I crazy? Okay, we got a school. We got that. We got that. Okay. Now, let's see if I can. hate it here. I hate Dynamic Island. What was that? The police station, right? Okay. Road. I'm gonna go through town in in hopes something will be built. I don't. Do I need roads going up there? As I'm thinking about this now. I don't. I'm so confused. I'm literally about to like look up what to do. Okay. Oh, that's good. What is this? I need a government, right? Why is that greened out? I'm super confused. Huh. What is this? Oh, got it. I already did that. Okay, I already did that. This is water and trees. This is zone, polish, that stuff. I'm gonna put more roads. Oh, I'm gonna put more roads back here. In the residential, in hopes we can get some housing. I literally do not know. I do need a railroad going away. Oh, that's too far out. Yep. Good. Whoa, 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 whoa. So what you're saying is I can't do a railroad at an angle across the angled road. What I think they were trying to say. No. Oops. This is mildly frustrating. Hate it here. Hey, it's going to charge me again to make a road to the next town. Yes. I absolutely hate it. Hate it. No one's building a house. I really am so confused. I'm supposed to be doing something there. Okay. Is there a way I can like entering tool? Hurricane warning. I really don't know. This might be a game that I might have to like back out of. This is, I'm not seeing it. There's no population. There's nothing. I have auto budget on. Due to current financial I urge you to grassing on the synergy. Cool. Maybe spitting ball in here. Maybe we should 95. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna ruin. I'm a horrible mayor. Cheetah? Cheetah. Um, Population. See, nobody. You know what? Let's go. Let's go. Air crash. At this point, we're just gonna destroy the city. What did I say? Mayday. Oh, I'm sorry. Too bad my fire department not going to reach there because I don't have any roads there. What's worse than that? Had another fire. Let's get a monster up in this joint. Get a tornado too. Some riots. Here's the storyline of this, okay? Plane crash was caused by the monster. Okay? The monster caught the other place on fire and then now is destroying stuff, right? Tornadoes just happening. The riots are because they love the monster. And we ain't doing nothing about it. What are those wind things? Hey, you know what? It didn't do too much damage. It didn't destroy the school. Where are these people coming from? I have no population. Man, I forgot how to play this game. While we're at it, you know what? Screw it. Where's some water? That's right. I'm in the red. Did it destroy the police? did destroy the PlayStation. And the fire state. Oh, yep. Yep. Well, that sucks. I think we're going to switch games up. This was not... I just cannot figure out how to do this. So, Dynamic Island lasted a whole... What? 45 minutes? Yeah. Yeah. Say bye, y'all. Bye, Dynamic Island. Even though you weren't an island, but it had hurricanes. And nowhere near the coast. Bye. I still hear that in my head. Holy crap. That is a difficult game. How did we do that? I was either smarter when I was younger or something else. Because ain't no way I was figuring that out tonight. We were going to sit here for hours. That is not a lie. And now it's not closing out. Did I just do it? Did I just get it? All right, so I'm going to probably stay on for 30 minutes to an hour more. Since I am switching up games, I'm going to do another quick break. And another quick break, and we're going to switch it up. I am thinking, and I'm going to try to do this real quick on before we start the next game. I am thinking of there's a game called House Flipper. All right, since and I like the game. I've played far too much. And I've played it quite a bit, and I like the game, and we're going to flip a house. We're going to flip a specific house, though. And maybe two. More like apartments. But we'll get in that later. And we'll do one, because it is a good long process. You know what? We might save those two apartments for another time. We're going to do the house that I started on a little bit ago and didn't finish. So we're going to play House Flipper when we get back. Just a little bit of it to kind of go out of the stream with. So I'm going to do a break, and then that way I can get up and stretch a little bit, and then also I'll probably drink some water and do some House Flipper. So, all right, we'll be back. I'll be back. Take a quick break. See you in a minute. up? What's up? What's up? Okay. So, is my mic? I can't see my mic. There we go. All right. So, as I said, we're going to do House Flipper. I've played this game for a long time. So long that let me get everything pulled up, and I'll show you how long. It's a little embarrassing. I don't know why I'm showing you this, but do you see that? 62.1 hours I've played this game. It's one of those games that you it's easy just to get wrapped into for no apparent reason. So letting it load, and we're going to get into it. There's a lot of games I want to play that I have on Steam and I have on like Battle.net and stuff like that. This is one that I really wanted to play on stream at some point. I didn't think it would be this early because I thought, SimCity would work out. I didn't want to play it before I started a stream to figure it out. Mistake. I don't know if I would have ever figured out. We would have never streamed it if I did that. So, all right. So I'm going to take you a tour of my House Flipper business. Oh, come on. There we go. Let me fix that. I did resizing of my stream stuff. I don't know why I'm doing it manually. And I wanted everything to be like 4K quality. Then I changed my mind. So here we are. Welcome to House Flipper, the game I have 62 hours in. We're going to continue the game that I have, and I'll show you around. And yeah. So, welcome to my office, office room. I still have Christmas stuff up. I have a neighborhood that apparently doesn't know how to mow their yards. I have a neighbor that doesn't mow their yards either. So, yellow. Can you hear that? Let me figure out audio. Oh, I don't have that on. Oh, sorry, guys. Let me alt tab real quick and turn up the game. So if that gets loud, I don't know if y'all can hear that. For some reason, it's not picking it up. We'll figure it out. Okay. So here is my laptop. Okay. So welcome. And I've done all of my like gig work jobs, and it is, I don't have any more. I kind of wish I had some, but what I do have are houses. This is one of the ones that we're going to get back to later. And then there's another one that goes with this one, but we'll come back to that. But this is the one I am currently working on. I've sold quite a few houses, flipped them. This one you might recognize from a movie. Or not a movie, a TV show. Never watched that show though, so I couldn't tell you. And then this one as well. Oh, this is a purchase one. I didn't sell this one, but this is one I could buy. Does anyone know what it's called? It's not a lone home though. it is Home Alone. So they have quite a few in here that is based off of movies or TV shows. Like this one is the Michael Myers house from Halloween. Um, I feel like there was another one. I mean, if you don't know this one, then what? This is the Monica and Rachel's apartment from Friends. So, and the one that I have is Joey and Chandler's apartment from Friends. So we'll do that at another time. And yeah, GPU is working overload on this game, yo. So here we go. Let's jump into a house. Shout because I am getting noticed. Like I'm noticing like some of my stuff is starting to get up there and like overloaded. So if frames drop on your guys' end, just shout, let me know. So we're gonna go to the house that I have that um I've started on. So man, I mowed this yard. Anyways, so I am not seeing any audio coming from you guys. There we go. I just had to turn it up. It's gonna be real loud in my ear. So here it is. It's not bad. I took down walls here. There was like a hallway here. So you can see where the floor changes. And it all just, there's a wall here. And this was like a closet with some shelves in it for some reason. And then a sliding door right there. So I was like, nah, that's coming out. And then what I think I'm going to do now is take down that wall and make it a little bit more open. And then here's the rooms. Yeah. So, yep. And you're going to notice, I'm going to try to move slow to get my mouse slow. So here is a radiator. So we got to mount radiators and stuff like that. I did all the cleaning already. So there were like cockroaches and the windows were really nasty and dirty. So I did clean that. Bathroom. Everything is installed here except for the washing machine. I think this was like made in like Europe or something like that because they have wardrobes and like would you call that a wardrobe? Anyways, like that kind of shelving was up at front, but yeah, this master. I'm gonna replace this because that is nasty looking, and the toilet. Ooh. But yeah, I think this is made in Europe because I don't know anyone in the States that has that wardrobe. Another radiator. So I hate these lights. So I'm pretty much, most of the rooms, they're okay. So I'm just going to paint, install some stuff. And yeah, I'm kind of okay with this. It's not the best. I might add some shelving. I hate that. And I hate that. So I might add some like different lighting. I don't like this. What is this wall for? Oh, that. I might. What I might do is, you see this wall right here? I might break down these walls, even this one, extend it out just a smidge. So this room has a little bit more room up here. And then make it even with this right here. Does that make sense? So here we go. Got to install a radiator. I think I'm going to move some stuff out of the way. Start building. Breaking down that wall. All right. Maybe I should move. I got a lot of walls to break down. Do I like how those are placed? It's just I want more room in the living room. So okay. I'm gonna break this down too. So get my demolition tool out. Then boom. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna sell this real quick. I can't sell that. Just remove it. Some of the stuff you can sell, like if I wanted to sell the couch, I make some money off of it, but I'm not gonna do that. $40. Come on, son. Yeah, so a lot of this I'm okay with. This house, when I got it, I was like, I don't really like it, but story of this house is that there's a woman that bought the house and sold her sold her house, right? And bought this house, sold her house, and when she got everything all said and done, she realized she didn't like the house and she made a mistake and she wants her house back. So she bought her house back. Oh, I got a flashlight. I have played 32 hours, 62 hours of this and did not know I had a flashlight. And the button's right there next to buttons I press all the time. So we're demoing here. Whoa. So floor plan wise, it looks weird that this wall is here, but I think I'm okay with it because it makes a dining room. You know? I'm not super okay with it. I should be clear too on that. All right. Wall. Oh, I thought I got close to the wall I didn't want to break. There we go. All right. So now this wall. There's other games that are Sims like this that are just kind of therapeutic to play. That I want to play on stream. It's Power Wash Simulator is one, and then the other is Lawn Mowing Simulator, and you own like a power washing company or lawn mowing service, all like therapeutic like activities put into a game, and you just play like this one. I don't think anyone's opening this game going, I want to be a house flipper and this is what I want to, this will teach me how, you know. They're just doing it because it's therapeutic. Breaking down a wall. Okay, I guess that's going to disappear. Boom. All right. All right. I'm going to put up some walls now. All right. So it's going to go from here. I cannot wait. This is like a long time to do long process. That's why I have 62 hours in this game, because it is a process. Oh no, don't do that. And whenever we do like the bathroom stuff, I probably won't do it tonight. Did I just glitch? But anyways, I probably won't do like that stuff tonight, but whenever we do get to that next time I play this on stream, you'll see it's so meticulous, like the little things you got to do. It's a lot less than in real life though, but it's kind of cool. So boom. Okay, made that room so much bigger, so much more room for activities, and everything's opened up. It's airy. Yeah, the small room is smaller, but you know, I'm gonna get rid of that before I accidentally put in a wall somewhere. And yeah. All right, so I will do some radiators so you can see some of the details in some of this. I'm gonna move this, make it easier. All right, so radiator. I'm also going to show you how I mow the grass here. Radiator. Okay, I've got to turn up my mouse sensitivity, so sorry if I fly around this game. All right, so you got to put that on. You got to screw that down. You got to screw the other side down. These are the easier ones. It used to be where I could just hold down the mouse button, the left click button on the mouse, and it would just, I can just move my mouse around to click them over the certain parts that needed to be done, and it would just quickly be just fluidly do all of them basically. But I think it was a glitch, and they figured it out. So now we can't do that. I want to play music on stream, and I have the music for like the start and the break and all that stuff. The problem, I can't like play copyright music, and the music that I have on break and stuff like that is copyright free. But I'm doing it's a little risky because there might be sometimes people accident just because they're rude and horrible people, they claim it's their music when it's not their music, and the person that made it is like, seriously, this was made for you. It's made by Senpai Records and Harris Heller. Stream Beats is what it's called. Really awesome music, especially for free music. All right, so we're going to do these. What was that? Oh, washer. Yep. Okay, this is actually, what is going on? All right, this is actually like extremely intricate. Gotta take the back plate off. Boom. Bolts out. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, okay. Don't know what that was. Gotta put the plate back on. Screw, screw, screw. Excuse me? What about the bolts? Oh, wait, what? Can we take out bolts? Right. Boom. And then boom. Look at that. We've got a washing machine now. I'm pretty sure Every room is done now with it all. Anywhere that's like red or green is where something needs to be installed. If it's green, it's installed. So, okay, I'm going to show you how I cut the grass here. See, there is a DLC that you have to buy to cut grass. So, here's what we do to get around that so I don't have to buy that. So, first off, flamethrower. So that's how we're going to do this. So, I did not just... Sometimes those plants like that are like just flame retardant or something because they never get burnt up. Like, it's like these bushes. Anyways, I gotta buy one of these again. So we're gonna keep track because you're about to see how much it is to mow a yard in House Flipper Simulator when you don't want to pay actual real life money. Oops. $280 a can for a flamethrower. Glad I'm using it wisely though. Just to make sure everyone knows, this is not an... No, don't burn the plants. Okay, this wasn't doing this before. There was an update one there. There wasn't. So anyways, yeah, this isn't in California, I think. So it's okay to do this. I got permission from nobody really, but look at all that. Oh, I missed a spot. I'm worried about that now. Oh, ran out of fuel. All right, we're gonna go this way. Stop burning. Well, since can't burn anything else down, so yeah, we're just gonna mow the yard like this. I don't think I can burn anything up in the house. The goal, I'm going to get this done, and then we're going to call it for the night. But I'm out of fuel again. So what was that? I got some spots. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. 280? So 280 times 2. 4, 560. It's a deal in my opinion. Yep. Thank you. Sometimes it burns down doors, so I'm a little worried about doors. So, in the backyard, I think we should be able to do the rest of this with the 2 cans we got. So, I'm trying to be efficient with my flamethrower gas and fuel right now. Oh, got it. And then boom. Okay, now we can right over here. Oh, out. Yep. We should be able to get this done with one more can of fuel. I guess we're just going to burn down the plants because it's going to bother me if that's not. They're not liking this house. It's going to bother me that it's not, you know, all mowed through my mouse. I wanted to be aggressive with that. Air quote. Okay. Really quick before I do this front. That's gonna have to stay there because I would burn down that door for sure. All right. We're going to get rid of all these. And we're going to admire our work. It is a beautiful job. Job well done, I might say. And we have the best lawn in the neighborhood. Because we actually mowed it or flamethrowed it, whatever you want to say. So, look at that. Oh no, I don't want to use that. I was like, what just happened? Can I jump in their yard? Hey, you guys. Your yard is a little high. Do you want me to mow it for you? It'll cost you about 12 grand. Most of that is from flamethrower fuel. But I promise you, it's somewhat efficient. In air quotes. Can I not? Can I burn out a tree? Nope. Anyways, we're going to call this game right here. I know I've flipped between games, talked a lot at the beginning, but we're going to call it. I'm going to shut the door because we weren't raised in no barn, I guess. That's the saying. Return to office. So I was dropping some frames. I'm gonna have to tweak some settings. That's not. Oh, is that 4K? Whoops. I was like, man, this looks good. That looks real good. So, okay. So, and it immediately got better. So sorry about the frame, dropped frames. Anyways, I think we're gonna call it there. I don't need to hear myself or the game anymore, but had a few hiccups. I've got some work to do on that stuff. I'm going to listen back to some the stream a little bit later, see how the mic is. For anyone that popped in at any time during the stream, thank you for tuning in. I'm excited to get all this going and get in the swing of creating stuff and everything again. Streams I love doing, and my OCD I talked about at the beginning of the stream. My OCD is pretty bad when it comes to like creative stuff. So if it wasn't perfect, I didn't want to start it, but that ends up being a downfall. So this was not perfect. there were some issues with the game for one. I had an issue before I even started streaming that I was fixing right before I went live. That the OBS, which is a stream software that I use, the camera settings never stay in place, and sometimes it just doesn't work. Right, so sometimes I'll open it up and I'll set them, and then it'll change the scene, and then it'll come back, and then they won't be there. Those settings won't be there. So um I've got that figured out. Got it figured out right before stream. So there's a lot we did today. Talked about the Apple stuff. Um, talked about the stream and all that stuff. I might do a little blurb about it in a video. That I'll shoot off stream. Some stuff I will shoot off stream. I know I said at the beginning that during the stream I'm going to record some stuff. Today I knew it wasn't going to be the day, just because I knew there was going to be issues at some point, and there were. My chat bot is not in here. He's fired. No, there's probably a setting that I'm missing and need to figure out. So I stream again on Tuesday. We'll do another one at 6:30. As I always want my streams to kind of be like, when the stream starts, we'll always have a little chat, catch up, and everything. If you ever pop into the stream, say hi. I'll say hi back. Again, I am working to get towards 200 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. You see down here, I have a sub goal. I'm trying to get there by the end of the month. So I got 19 subscribers I need to get. All of the content that I want to make for this channel, probably not going to be this week. I'm going to be straight up. Maybe there will be. Maybe I'll find time to shoot some high quality like off stream stuff. But for the most part, this week is going to be a week of experimenting and a week of just testing some things out. I might even do a stream. I said earlier that I would do like a quote unquote productivity stream where I'm just going to sit down and get some of my productive systems and tasks and all that stuff in line. And I'm going to work in an app called Notion. I absolutely love the app. But it's an app that can overwhelm me and a lot of people. So you're going to see me walk through that process as well. I don't want to be a productivity person because that is not me. So, but we'll get there. So that I think I'm going to do that during the day on Wednesday, and just sit down and be productive with y'all. And then Tuesday, I don't have anything planned. We're not playing Sim City 2000 for sure. That about broke my computer. I'm going to find a game. I really want to find some people that to game with, because it'll be just so much more entertaining for you guys, and my voice won't go out because I feel like my voice is going out. There are some games I want to play, and some games I am currently playing that I wouldn't mind starting over and doing fresh with you guys, but they're detail games, right? So Storm Chasers, I think I can do by myself and it'll be fun. Tomb Raider, I've never played Tomb Raider, and it's one of those like classic games. And I played a little bit into it, but I didn't get very far. So that might be a game that I play. I'm a huge Medal of Honor person, but we're not going to play Medal of Honor. But I said that because it's downloaded on my computer, Strained and Deep. I love the game. I've put in some good amount of hours on that as well. Let's see, what else? What other games do I have? Let me get... I have... So I also have like Xbox, Game Pass, and BattleNet, and Epic Games, and all that stuff. Epic is where I have, whatchamacallit, Tomb Raider. But the games you see here, what is this? That's weird. The games you see here is what I have. All right. Phasmophobia, I really want to play. So I might play that. I know I'm going to play it in October. And Scrutinize is another one. I'm hoping I can get a buddy over and we're going to play it together in person and on stream. And I've played a little bit of it, 10 hours in stream. And I've mostly been playing on a mode where it's not scary. But it's so good. Storm Chases we might do on Tuesday. I haven't played much of it. 29 minutes of it. So, it was, and the reason it was 29 minutes is because it was like a beta and, or like a pre-release. So it was only like a little bit of the game and then it finally released and had it all. And I just haven't played it. Medal of Honor, those games I probably won't play on stream. Friday the 13th, I really, really, really want to play. I had it on PlayStation 4 and I love it. It's just, they had some, a little bit of a legal issue with the creators of Friday the 13th and whatnot. And so they pretty much had to shut down shop. So you're able to play the game, but you got to play with people that you bring into your own lobby, basically. So it doesn't autofill into a lobby. That makes sense. So, or you're just going to sit there forever waiting. So The Force is another game I want to play. Again, it's like a survival game. So it's a process just like Stranded Deep is. So probably not going to play Halo. I'm going to be real honest on that one. House Flipper might throw in from time to time just as like a fun game. Apex, probably not going to play that one. It's gotten super sweaty. Trying to think what else there is. I'm just hoping I don't have any personal stuff up on here. There's BattleNet stuff, which is like Call of Duty and stuff, which I have those games. But EdSpots, on EdSpots, what do I have on EdSpots? I don't have any games really downloaded. Naturally, SimCity was from EdSpots in coordination with EA. So my play later, I hate this UI. I should just hate it. So these are all the games I can play. Here's the games I put to the side. If we do a SimCity game again, I'm going to just make sure I know how to play. So I'm going to play a little bit of it before we go into it. I don't know why I put this on my stuff, but it's packing and organizing. So I was like, man, my OCD would go crazy for that game. I think this would be fun. I saw Dre do a video with it. Was it Dre? No. It was Markiplier. It's either Dre or Markiplier. So there's the lawn mowing simulator. We're definitely doing that one. So I'm excited for that one. It's main story is going to take 3 hours. Main story plus bull. I'm calling BS on that one. So I'm getting some red. All right. So, what else? The Sims. I'm definitely playing The Sims. I'm just going to have, we're going to have like some goals and some fun with The Sims. Okay. That's going to be later. It won't be this week because I want to do some testing with it because it is a little bit older game. So I just want to make sure it works. And then Power Wash Simulator is the one I was talking about. That is kind of like Lawn Mowing Simulator. It's just pleasing to do. So that is definitely a must. The Medal of Honor stuff, even though I love the game, I didn't do it. The lake was one that I was going to do today, but I changed it last minute. So we might do the lake sometime. It is a storyline and seems very, very chill, just like Firewatch. Firewatch is another storyline game. So I'm excited to play those two games for sure. And then Flight Simulator we probably won't do just because I don't have like the best gaming computer and I'm streaming off of it as well. So we probably won't do Flight Simulator, but I might test it out off stream. There's also City Skylines if I want to use that as like my city building type stuff. Farming Simulator, we might do some of that. I definitely want to do Escape Academy. I like escape rooms and stuff like that. So, is it multiplayer? Would I possibly get this? Review more. It is not multiplayer. I don't think it doesn't look like. But I like escape rooms and puzzles and stuff like that. So we're definitely going to do that. Dead by Daylight. I want to play this, but I want to play it with friends. So if I can find people to play this game with me, I will play it, especially during Halloween, like October and stuff like that. Same thing with 7 Days to Die. It's a preview though, so I might have to play it by myself because the preview is only on Xbox, or Xbox Game Pass. So Watch Dogs, I probably won't play this on stream. I'll be honest with you. Probably gonna be on off stream. So, but was that all of my games right here? And I'm sitting here scrolling. I'm dumb. Art of Rally is just a card game. So I probably won't play it on stream unless I play it off stream and I like it. I think it'll be fun. But with this, there's a lot of games. Let's see if I can get to all of the games. So here we go. There's a lot. There's a lot of them. So I might even play some Alien. So I'm excited for the games that we can play or that I'll be able to play. Maybe I can get some friends in and we can have a good old time watching me be horrible at games. I do have MLB The Show, which is probably my main game that I play, but I just don't have a way to connect it to my computer yet. Right? That's a future thing. I didn't want to put a ton of money into some of this in case I didn't like it. I do like it, by the way. I knew I would, but just in case, you know. So eventually we'll get MLB The Show pulled up and play some games on that. Maybe we'll do it before around the World Series and do some high leverage games and Diamond Dynasty and stuff like that. So I'm excited. I know, I'll be honest, how I feel. Rough stream. I feel like just trying to again, said at the beginning of the stream, trying to do too much. Need to bring it down and chill, relax. But again, issues with like chatbot and some of the games positioning weird. So I'll get it all figured out. And whenever we come back on Tuesday, there still might be some hiccups, but hopefully we'll be in a better place. Videos expect in the next like week or two to be coming out. Until then, I'm going to get stream kind of dialed in so I can do some videos on stream as well. And yeah, I've been away from entertaining for a while. I haven't live streamed in a while as well. And going to this, I don't know why I'm not in full screen. And going to this stream with this amount of work into it and scenes and whatnot, I haven't gone that far yet. I still have work I want to do, but maybe I'll keep it pretty simple until, you know, until it gets, I feel like it's ready, you know. So I hope everyone likes the stream. tuning in, bouncing in and out. I know long streams, you can't sit here for a long time. I usually just put them on in the background and pop in whenever I hear something interesting and something grabs my attention. But anyways, I'm glad y'all stopped by, whether you watched live, popped in, or you're watching as a VOD on the channel. I'm excited for the future of this channel. I'm excited to stream some more. I'm excited to build the community here. So I know there's lurkers that pop in and don't say anything, but have no fear. I see you're here and I appreciate you. And yeah, so Tuesday, 6:30 is the next stream. All right. After that, Wednesday we'll probably do like a day stream with the productivity, and then Thursday again, 6:30 on Thursday. The one on Wednesday is probably going to be late morning. So, anyways, thank you all for tuning in. First stream out of the way. Only up here hill. Can you tell I'm hungry? Only uphill from here. So I'm excited. And yeah. See you on Tuesday at 6:30. All right. Bye. We're not going to like that. Fat fingers here hit the wrong one. Okay? Okay? We're not going to ignore it. We're going to address it. Fat fingers here hit the wrong one. I knew I shouldn't have put him that close on this. Anyways, see you. Let's end this right. See you on Tuesday at 6:30. Thanks for tuning in, popping in and out. Love ya. See you Tuesday, 6:30. All right. Bye.